Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
Kyle.
And we're here to play Gnome Hollow, this game over there. This game, full disclosure, was provided to us by the Op Games. And we're going to play it for you guys here. I don't know if I needed to play it on stream, but I wanted to play it on stream because it's kind of cute and kind of fun, and we're going to play it. But thanks to the folks at the Op Games for sending over some games. We're going to play it for you guys. And Kyle's had a stressful day, so I thought a few days ahead. I was like, man, you know what game he would need if he has a stressful day on Thursday? Is a game where he's a gnome, actually a pair of gnomes that are, chilling in the garden, making paths, growing mushrooms, planting flowers and stuff like that. And, kind of doing that stuff there. So this is a great game from playing it once. Mel and I only played it one time. We didn't want to play it too many times. So we're ringers, and then we play Kyle, and we destroy him, send him back to his hole or wherever gnomes go, back to the 80-year-old lady's front lawn, wherever gnomes go to die. I don't know.
And did you say ringers on purpose?
No.
Oh, that's clever though.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yes, I did. So hello, everyone. Thanks for joining here at Rob's Gaming Table. If you're new here, because it's not the type of game we normally play. We do play these every now and then. We play some family weight-ish, kind of fun, cute games every now and then. Need to cleanse the palate. We normally play games that are a little heavier, a little more hardcore, longer, have campaigns, adventures, stories, maybe a little more complex. But every now and then, you need to play some games that, you can play with your family and friends and, start enjoying gaming again. Not like usual where I don't enjoy it. I'm just kidding. Anyways. So this is Gnome Hollow. It was I think it was, I could be wrong. The only reason I know about this game, and if anyone following the channel around the time of Gen Con earlier this year in the summer, 2024, when we were looking at games that were being hyped at Gen Con or people are interested in, or ones that were being marketed really heavily, Gnome Hollow was like one of the top ones. That was like the buzz at the con. It was like, it was... Everyone was talking about it. People were playing it. Everyone was curious. It was like the one that the booth was busy. The booth was busy. And if you don't believe me that the booth was busy or why this game drew my attention, let me go back. So when I do streams about Gen Con, prepping for Gen Con, we always talk about going to Gen Con, every game looks amazing. They're always at the coolest looking booths, on the coolest looking custom tables or mats with custom components. The person teaching the game is so energetic. They have maybe an outfit on that helps get them the theme of the game or marketing the game or something. The booth has nice padded flooring and you've been walking around cement floors all day. And you're in this booth and they can make a game look so good that you just accidentally buy 25 more games than you expected to buy. And all of a sudden you're leaving your child in Indianapolis because you put too many games in your car and you just had to make choices. This was one of those games where the buzz was there and the booth looked cool even for us. We did our walkthrough and they had the booth we talked about it on our streams before. But I did a walkthrough on YouTube. A lot of people watch this and enjoy it. I get comments still to this day. People saying it's the best walkthrough they've ever seen for Gen Con, which I like. We were just goofing around having some fun. But I'll show you here. It's muted. I can maybe drop a link for those that want to watch. Yeah, I'll drop a link in the chat. If you're watching later, just go to live chat. I don't think I linked it in the video description. But if you're curious, you didn't follow the channel, or you don't know, or Gen Con coverage and stuff, or we are at Gen Con and this game was pretty hyped. I just want to show you the booth. It was really cool if you didn't watch this 2.5 hour walkthrough. But it's on the right there on your screen. It's a 2-level booth. It has little flowers going over there and a little secret upstairs area where they were doing demos and stuff for media. Supposedly, at least that's what they told me. They wouldn't tell me what really was going on up there. But this is the Op Games. This is they had a pretty big booth. Obviously a huge sign. They had many games there that they were selling, but this was the game that their whole booth was dedicated to, decorated for. Everyone was there. Every time I walked by, every seat taken, tons of people standing around watching, including us who were watching. Mel was that game looks really cool. We should probably get it and play it. Everyone's talking about it. It looks so it's very popular. Sometimes before Gen Con, I'll look at a game and I'll be like, yeah, not for me. I don't care. But then you get to Gen Con and you listen to them demo it and show you, and you're like, they make you really think, like, you know, like when you go to buy a car, all of a sudden
It's the greatest thing.
yeah, that one car, like you can't leave here today. Like your life will not be as amazing as it will be unless you buy this car, you know? It's kind of like that. So they did such a good job of showing off this game and made it look really cute and fun and everyone's interested. So I was like, I gotta know. We were even gonna buy a copy and we just forgot. Like we went by the booth. I'm like, we'll go back and grab one later, and we just forgot. I don't know if they had any left by the end, but we just forgot. But the Op Games reached out to us after and was like, based on our Gen Con coverage, and was like, so any games that you're interested in? I'm like, yeah, Mel was looking at this game. It looks pretty cool. And yeah, they sent us one. So I just want to show you the booth. They had like these like wooden tables. They had like grass looking floor. It's like, it's so welcoming, so chill. But yeah, just it was busy like this the whole weekend. People just there trying it, demoing it. And yeah, it was, the booth stood out. It's like they really went hard in the marketing. Like they even have little aprons on, you know, and like I wish I could show the other side where they're selling stuff. They had like full-size gnomes and things there, but yeah, that's it. But if you want to check out the video and see more from the other side and things, I just wanted to show that like that's why I cared about this game, because yes, I fell for against my own advice, was like I got sucked in and was like, oh yeah, this does look cool, and everyone's so excited about it, and people are playing it all over the place and in the hall and stuff. So the people are buying copies. So I was like, oh, I'm interested. I'm interested.
I think didn't Matthew buy this game as well? And
I think so.
I think there was like a few people that were at Gen Con that we knew that actually picked it up too.
So we got it right this time. This is a 2 to 4 player game, but the community says it's best with 3. So Kyle does get to stay, and we will play with Kyle, or we won't make Mel leave. So yeah, so 45 to 60 minutes, age 12 plus. Community says 10 plus. So yeah, not that. The rule set is not that complex, but again, like toy safety guidelines and stuff. So put 12 plus on the box, I guess. Maybe it's the mature theme of like gnome on gnome violence. I don't know, but yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Weight 2.19. But yeah, another thing also, we are playing. Oh, Kurt, thank you for the super chat. Shout out to the best Gen Con walkthrough.
Thank
nice,
you.
nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's so funny. I still get so many comments about it. I'm like, literally the last day of the con, I was getting stressed because we tried to do it live and the Wi-Fi kept cutting out. I was so frustrated. And the very last day, we were gonna go for dinner after Gen Con with some people from the channel. We were gonna go hang out with people on the last day, but I was like, no, I want to get this walkthrough done. I'm gonna just record it and hope the battery lasts long enough, hope it all works. And like, we're just winged it, you know, like we went through, it was weird doing it like again after we already did like it, trying to do it live and chopping up and stuff. But yeah, it was really fun. It was fun. I'm glad I did it. And then after we went back to the hotel after Gen Con at like 4, and we skipped dinner with people because I wanted to go back and edit it and like get it all put together, all uploaded so everyone could like see it. I was so frustrated. I was like, man, I'll do it live. It'll be so fun. People can interact with us as we walk around.
Which was fun when it was working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so then I made the video and thinking no one will care because the video is going up after Gen Con's over. And no, people care and it's fun. So I'll try to do it again a little earlier in the con and then just go back to my hotel and stay up late and try to upload it one night or whatever. That's the plan. And then we'll see what's different. I want to make it a tradition. But I hope one time I can do it live. That'd be like way more fun. Yeah. People tell us like, go to this booth. What's that? What's this? You know, what's the price on that game? You know, like kind of talk to the people at the booth and stuff. It'd be fun. But yeah, I've tried different ways of connecting and it's always bad. So anyways, what I wanted to say is we are playing, they sent us and I could not, sometimes when publishers send me like upgraded stuff or expansion stuff or Kickstarter exclusive things with their games, I usually don't play with them on stream, or like I try to avoid it to try to show people what the retail copy is. But they sent me this deluxe upgrade kit and it replaces all the cardboard tokens in the game with nice wooden tokens. And they match like some of the wooden tokens that already come in the game. And yeah, I just got rid of all the cardboard and replaced it with the wooden tokens. Yeah, way cooler, way better. But it's up to you if you find this interesting or not. But I just wanted to say that if you're watching, you're like, why do your tokens look different than mine? Or why do they look different than the other video I watched or whatever? Yeah, we're using the deluxe upgrade kit because we're bougie and we're just better than you. So that's just what we're going to do. You know, I drink my drinks with my pinky finger in the air. So this is what we do. We play with high upgraded components. Not like the rest of you riffraff. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, I just wanted to say that's the thing. I don't care if you buy it or anything. I just want to let you know because I know some people leave a comment down below like, why does it look different? I'll be like, crap, I forgot to mention we're playing with different tokens. I do that, and then I'm answering comments for like a year on the video. So let's avoid that. Derek, thank you so much. Says, good evening. Hope everyone's doing well.
Good
Thank
evening.
you. Thank you for being a member for 25 months.
Thank you.
Jeez Louise.
We are doing well, thank you.
Member berries are real when you get back home from Gen Con. Hell yeah, they are. I watch like stuff from like old Gen Cons, my first Gen Con. I'll go look through the pictures I took at the first Gen Con. I'll sometimes go watch videos from that first Gen Con on other people's channels or coverage just to remind myself of like, what were the games at the time? What was that fun trip and all that stuff?
Kyle, do you remember when you went to Gen Con?
I remember playing the giant Jenga. You guys just sitting there and filming you. You're playing the stupid big Jenga. And I'm like, come on, really? We come all the way to Gen Con and you
We had fun, okay?
Yeah, it's good.
We did not want it to fall.
I was stressed. Like they were
He's like, okay guys, come on.
We only have so much time in this dealer hall. There's the most amazing stuff there I want to show them. And they stop and spend like 20 minutes playing a large version of Jenga. I'm like, why? Why did I bring them here? This doesn't make any sense. But anyways, it's all good.
We created memories that day.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Let's explain how the game works. Kyle's never played. Feel free to help him out. Mel and I've only played once. It was a few days ago. We're not pros. We could have played more, but I don't want to play so many times that we're like, we know everything, and Kyle's playing. He's like, frustrated because we're just like, whatever. But it's not that complicated. It's not that crazy, but I can tell this game could be pretty damn competitive. And there is like an advanced, more advanced stuff to the game. So how do I explain this? So this game has a reference sheet. I do have a version zoomed in to explain the 3 basic steps to the game. And this is Gnome Hollow. We are gnomes. And I'm sure some of you already know the 3 steps involved and what gnomes do. Here, I'll bring the blown up version on the screen here. So the gnomes, this is what they do in the game. First, phase 1, they collect the underpants. Then phase 2. Then phase 3, profit, okay? And the one who makes the most profit wins the game, okay? This is official. Does anyone know? Okay. All right, sorry. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Sorry, this is the back of the rule book. Here's the proper 1, 2, 3 steps of a turn. And this like really sums up the whole game to make you understand what's going on. Obviously, we're going to do a full playthrough today. We'll give our thoughts on the game and whatever at the end. Or as we're playing sometimes, if I get off into an old man side rant. But step 1, you're placing some tiles. This is a tile placement game and a worker placement game at its core, okay? You place 2 garden tiles. These tiles have paths on them. You're trying to connect the paths to create a completed path, which is known as a ring. When you complete a ring, you'll do step 2. If you place some tiles and don't complete a ring, you skip step 2. You move to step 3, which is completely optional, and that's the worker placement part. And you can take one of your 2 gnomes, because you're playing like a husband, wife, or whatever, a little partner gnome set. And there is a story of who these gnomes are in the rule book. There's like little flavor all throughout the rule book. The rule book's like really half the size because the rest has so much stuff of like trying to be funny and set up the gnomes and explain their history and what's going on. It's kind of funny. But the last step, you take one of your 2 gnomes and you move it to a place. You could move it to reserve a path, which basically guards a path you're working on and prevents someone else from completing it and kind of stealing your work. Another thing you could do is if a path was completed and created a ring and it generated mushrooms, those mushrooms would be placed on the ring if a gnome wasn't there to collect them. And you could move your gnome to reserve that path later and collect those mushrooms before someone else does, hopefully. Or you could place your gnome on the flower market to collect a flower. And I'll explain the flowers are kind of like the end game point scoring stuff. There's 3 kind of end game point scoring areas to this game. Is not one of those point salad games where you're like, at the end, it takes so long to add up all your points. There's literally 3 numbers you add up that you're working towards the game, and the one with the highest points wins. The second thing, you could access a signpost. I'll show that when we get down the table. That's just another way, a worker placement spot, basically to generate some more mushrooms. Mushrooms you can sell for points, basically treasure. And the more rings you make, that can get you points. And the more flowers you collect can get you points. Those are the 3 things. And to sell your mushrooms, you can go to the market. And I'll show you that all on the board here, but I just want to show how kind of like straightforward the game is. It's like place 2 tiles, maybe up to 4 if you're storing them. Then you resolve if you complete a ring, which I'll show you how that cascades and creates some little cascading kind of combos to get you a whole bunch of points, very satisfying. And then you just, if you want, move one of your gnomes to go access some kind of worker placement thing to get some more resources. And you keep doing that until one of the 3 endgame conditions is triggered. Then you do one last round, and then you add up your points. Okay. And the reference, the real reference, man, no one with the South understood the South Park joke. Okay. Okay. Anyways, all right. Somebody later will leave a comment below if you know what that the underpants.
Well, Michael should have, right? If
the underpants gnomes.
Member berries.
Underpants all day. All right. So there's the reference. They give you like a little reference cardboard tile that kind of explains that stuff I just showed you. And then on the back, they even give you like a symbol guide, and every player has one of these. So I like to always shout this out when a game does the reference correctly by giving you more references than you pretty much need. So that's great to give this to every player, kind of walk them through, great for teaching. And also, just like I showed you in the digital version, they didn't put some beautiful garden art and gnomes having a happy time on the back of the rulebook. They actually put reference, all that stuff that you see on your reference cards there. So when the rulebook's sitting by and you're trying to learn, you can just read this without having to open the rulebook and dig for rules again.
And
so
this
good job on that.
Clever with how many of each tile there is.
Yeah,
and
but we're not that hardcore with it.
No, but if you are.
But there is, so I want to get this out of the way at the beginning. We are going to play with this variant. This is a thing you add in after you play a game or two or whatever. It's just a way to convert resources when you're placing your worker, and kind of adds a little bit of complexity to that. So we're going to have that little signpost board there. We don't need to do it. It's just an option if you want to convert. And I'll explain how that works. But our player boards, we're playing with the side that's the less advanced side. And, whoops. We're playing with the less advanced side. So when we complete a ring, we move our little wooden marker down to another little spot here and collect some kind of bonus, right? But this game can get a little more complex and crazy, and we've not tried this yet. But I can see this game being like literally played in tournaments, like no, for real. I've seen some crazy board game tournaments before, and this is that kind of game where it looks cute and all, but it can get pretty competitive and nutty by like trying to block each other and take each other's stuff kind of idea. Basically, like take spots in the market and sell things before other people and block them out and stuff. But they make it more complex by you having to complete rings of specific formations. So on the other side, you basically only care about how many tiles are in your ring, allows you to take better benefits, basically. But on the reverse side, it gets like, this is when you've played like 10 times and you're like, okay, let's get serious. And you're like actually trying to build the proper size, and the other players know that, and they try to kind of get in the way and all that stuff and mess with each other. Like, yeah, that's there. But we're not going to play with that. I just want to show that the game does get more advanced than what we're showing here. You might be like, wow, Rob, that's really light and cute, and that's kind of weird you're playing this kind of light game on the channel. But it's like, no, it can get crazier, I'm sure. Just like some of these like competitive games can get, even though if they look cute. All right. So, placing tiles. This game comes with like 4 billion tiles. It's like 90 something. And these tiles are dual-sided, and they have different mushrooms on them and different path layouts. There's like they're all unique. Everyone is unique. The paths that are on them, sometimes there's multiple paths to help you connect. And we start with this pinwheel stump tile in the board. You put it in the middle, leave a lot of space around it. We can slide it if we need to. And you just kind of complete your paths. You complete your paths by attaching them on here. But there is one rule to when you place your tiles. You can connect path to path and grass to grass. So if the edge of a little part here, I can kind of connect this like this, because the grass edge of these two are touching each other is fine, and then the path edge of them is touching is fine. But I could not do this because a path is touching grass there, and you're not allowed to do that. Okay? So they do mirror it on both sides, so if you got to like flip it to kind of find an orientation, and you're going to place 2 down. On the board over there, Mel, can you just show us that board, the bottom board? It has like 8 spots there, I think. Yeah, 8 spots. This is where we'll have tiles always laying out, so all the players kind of see the tiles as they're waiting for their turn and kind of see what's there. A player takes 2 tiles off there, places them, and then replaces the tiles with tiles from the bag on the board available. Everyone can see them. Okay, that's what that little board's for. And then if you complete a ring, based on the completed ring, you'll get the mushrooms, and you'll see that as we play. You'll collect all the mushrooms in your ring, and then based on the size of the ring, you will take your leftmost peg here. And before I continue, when I saw this game at Gen Con, another thing on the table, I thought this was dual layer cardboard.
Yeah, I did too. It looks like
I didn't get close enough. I watched a little demo of it, and then I was like, okay, I get it. I'm in. I'm good. I understand what's going on. But then when I took it out of the box and I started punching out all the cardboard and stuff, I was like, man, these tiles are these player boards. Like, lift that up. Like, I lift up a lot of cardboard player boards.
That's pretty heavy.
Like, I'm a professional handler of board game components, okay? This is what I do for a living. And I lifted these up and I was like, whoa, they spent the good money on the cardboard because this is heavy. And I had no idea. Then when I went to pull out these pegs out of the bag, a whole bunch of them were sticking together. I was like, why are these pegs sticking together? Like, this is a cute little, not expensive kind of, looks like a mass market game. And then I'm like, these pegs are all sticking together. Then I look at the bottom and I'm like, oops. No!
Oh, game over.
Game's over.
Oh, it's pretty
it's right. Oh, yeah, he's got it.
Oh, you can't see mine. Here, let's use one of Kyle's. So the bottom, I see there's metal, and I was like, wait a second. And I hadn't read the rule book or anything yet. And then I realized, oh man, these are magnetic boards. So instead of doing 2-layer cardboard, where it would be perfect to put your little pegs in and not sneeze and ruin the game, terraforming Mars, garbage. They went and put like chip theory tokens. They put a metal lining inside of here. So literally, like, you saw me flipping over the board and my tokens weren't falling. But they actually are just magnetic. So you can sneeze, you can shake the table, you can get mad when someone blocks your path and flip the table, and all your pegs should be where they are, which is neat. I thought that was like kind of a weird upgrade to find in this type of game. But props to them. I've never seen a magnetic board before. Yeah. Erica says, I just thought Rob gained some sort of magic ability to keep pieces perfectly on his board.
I know, right?
Yeah. I flipped
But if they were pegs, people could have thought they were pegs.
Yeah.
Right?
But it's like literally they're flat. Like, you just slide them around and they stop where they got to stop. It's so simple. So weird. Like, yeah, there's other options. We've seen other solutions in games, and this is the way they, like, I've never seen this before. If anyone knows another game that uses like metal inside of cardboard magnetic player boards, like, I've never seen that before. But
some sort of card game for sure.
yeah, yeah. I could see that. Yeah, like a racing card game or something. Yeah. But yeah, that's cool.
To play in the car, like.
Those travel games.
The travel ones.
I've seen those travel games before. That's where they got it from. Yeah, I remember years ago seeing like little portable, like, I don't know what game it was.
Oh yes.
Travel games. I've seen like little travel chess and checkers and stuff that do that, right?
Oh yeah, and that's so that they don't go flying.
Yeah, I totally forgot that. Yeah, but I've never seen it in like a full-size mass market kind of game. Yeah.
A board you're not moving around except for just moving these pieces, but.
Yeah, but you know how many times Rob has complained about if these were not magnetic and they were just like that.
Dude, there's a game
like sliding all over.
I don't think you've played it. Terraforming Mars. That has these player boards, and it has all these little sections where your cubes need to move and go and be placed, and they all have special values and special powers, and they mean different things with your cubes in them, and you have all these different colored cubes that are different denominations, and like, literally, you breathe too heavy, you will move, cubes will go in the wrong box, whole game is broken. It's like a highly competitive game, like, it has serious world tournaments, like, it is like so cutthroat kind of game. You're playing it for hours, and literally someone could just like bump the table, the whole game's ruined. It's like the cheapest components I've ever seen. And people kept buying it and it kept selling, and they kept reprinting this cheap version. Eventually, people came up with their own solutions. And then finally, the publisher started offering an add-on pack of like dual layer cardboard with like, separate little fenced in areas. My God. I like never wanted to buy the game because I saw that. But people loved it. And they're like, Rob, you need to play this game. And I'm like, no, that is like them being like, they're basically telling their customers screw them and like don't care about their experience. They just want their money. Like, that's like, this is what I hate. Like, oh man, I hate it. But yeah, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Anyways, yeah, you sneezed, game's over.
Yep.
2.5 hours in, cutthroat game, and you're like, "Achoo. Oh no, it's
or you
over."
just move wrong.
Yep. So great solution. Great solution. Hopefully we see this more in games. I do love dual layer cardboard. I like the thick premium kind of feel of the 3D nature of it, but man, this is fine too. But then again, like putting metal in every single like cube in Terraforming Mars, I don't think would be the right solution, but you know, still cool. Anyways. Yeah, millions of Terraforming Mars Etsy sales for sure. Yeah, I went on there and was like, oh my God. There's tons. There's like people come out with plastic overlays that you like snap around the board to create little like fences and stuff. Yeah, it was crazy. Anyways, back to Gnome Hollow. So back to the board here. So if I complete a ring, I will take my leftmost peg here, and I will move it to whatever size ring I made. If I made a 3-size ring, I would put it here. If I made another 3-size ring later in the game, I cannot move one there because they're trying to tell me I need to make bigger rings to get more effects and points and things. But if I say made a 5-point ring, and by 5 points, I mean 5 tiles large, so the completed path goes through 5 separate tiles. And this tile only counts as 1, even if the path loops through here like multiple times. Still only counts as 1 tile. But you would move the leftmost here to the 5. I could put it in any one of these spots and gain the benefit. Okay? And I'll talk about those benefits. But basically, you want to be clearing this off. And if you clear off the 2nd, the 4th, and the 6th, you will gain some like wild tiles you can store, and you'll gain some flowers. And the flowers go up here in these divots. And you're trying to collect one of each flower. And if Mel wants to point at these wild flowers, they are over there. They're little wooden ones we have for the upgrade kit. They come with a tile underneath them that's a wild tile, can connect any path. And you don't have to ask permission to place it there if you want to connect or finish or block someone else's path. Normally you have to ask permission if somebody's reserved a path with a gnome and they're blocking it. But those wild tiles let you break that rule. And also those flowers, you'll take one of those flower tokens and you'll put it at the top of your board. And the other 2 will go at the top of and create the flower market up there where Mel put that. So you could place your worker later at the top of that scoring little selling market board, and you can collect those flowers. You'll see all this when we play, and it'll make complete sense. I'm just like, probably sound like I'm talking a different language, just like rambling on here about like flowers and mushrooms and gnomes. But yeah, you'll see it flow as we play. But I'll just try my best to kind of highlight it too for Kyle. Just to, if something he doesn't understand, will pop out here. And we can address it before we go. But feel free to ask questions as we play, of course. And you in the chat too. Ask questions if you're not sure about something. There is a watch it played, like official video for it. I don't think I put it in the video description. Maybe I did. But yeah, you can just find that on YouTube. Fully explained, publisher approved kind of thing. If you want the like proper rules, I'm just like, you know, we'll see what I can put together for you here. But anyways, so this creates like cascading effects when you move your thing down here. But to win the game, if you've moved these down, wherever the last one is you moved away, you'll get the points that's above it at the end of the game. So that's one way you get points, by getting rings completed and moving these pegs down. And if you notice, if you make a 7+, you can take 2 tokens or 2 pegs here and fill it in for 1 line just for 1 ring. So that'll help you clear this off, and you could get up to 25 points just from that alone. Ball Guy Games, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, okay, just do me a favor, and every time you say flower, say monster instead, and every time you say gnome, say wizard. Get out of here.
Thank you.
Then it would be just like every other stream I do, okay? We're trying to be different, all right? We're trying to do different stuff here. Got to cleanse the palate, have some fun, okay? Tune in this weekend when we play a game with wizards and monsters. No, I'm just joking. But maybe. I don't know if there's wizards in that game. There's shaman. We'll play some Fate Forge this weekend. But, all right, so that's one way to get victory points. And I said there was 3, okay? So 1 is wherever your peg was, you take that. Then the flowers that you're putting in these top little grooves here, whatever flower you get out there, all the way from left to right, you'll get the points underneath where your flower was. And then one of the worker placement things I mentioned before was going to the pinwheel market. You will literally put your worker on the middle stump tile here. And when you put your little gnome worker here, that is you visiting that table over there. and you'll go to the market to trade in mushrooms. And it's a little row column doohickey over there where how many mushrooms you're trading in, and then the type of mushroom down the left side, which color or shape or whatever, you will get the points of the intersecting cell. And then you'll take a token from the left side. Vanna, if you can grab that token from the left side. Let's say I sold 5 purple mushrooms. I would cover up that spot, take the 12 points in treasure tiles. And if you can just show us those treasure tiles, I've put them in little trays here, but normally you could just put them in a big pile on the table, but I like to keep it organized when we're playing on stream because of camera and zooming and all that stuff. But
different kind of.
yeah, these are the wooden upgrade ones. These are normally all cardboard, but here's the mushrooms. They're like these pretty little tokens. There's the yellow ones there. And then the treasure tiles just come in denominations of like 10, 5, 1, 2, 3. They just look cool. It's definitely like this game, I'm telling you, like I forgot to kind of mention it from the Gen Con tour and what pulled us over to. The table presence of this game, like, looks very nice, obviously, on the table. Very colorful, especially when it's going. All the paths are built and all the gnomes are out and stuff like that. But the tokens too, even the cardboard ones, they all look nice. It's just like the victory point, like most games would, you know, like a 10-point victory point and a 5 would be like the same thing, but one may be smaller or something.
Mm-hmm.
This, they use like fully unique, like for no reason, I don't know. It's just, you know, they, well, you can't really see that one's invisible because it's green, but
Oh, it's a button.
yeah, so they got like little buttons and bottle cap tops for the victory. These are treasure tokens, but these just get added up at the end of the game from selling mushrooms to give you victory points. So it's the tile across the bottom. Whoops. It's the tile. So it's the pegs you removed, the flowers you've gained, and the mushrooms you've sold. Unsold mushrooms are worth nothing unless there's a tie. The person who has the most unsold mushrooms breaks the tie between the tied players. And that's it. There are some signposts here, these cool little wooden signposts that give other abilities of gaining mushrooms and gaining tiles to reserve and stuff like that. These are not on the board at the start, but one of the little effects on here is you can take a signpost and add it to a ring you just completed, and it creates a new worker placement spot where the sign will go inside. You will gain the benefit off it, and then other players, including yourself, can move their gnomes there later and visit the signpost that's on the board. And you'll see that as we play. I'm sure that will happen. And yeah, that's kind of what's going on. So you'll see, and then we'll see who's got the most points at the end and who's the better gnome. And yeah. So if you ever wondered, you know, you're like went by that 80-year-old lady's house and saw that those garden gnomes in her front lawn, you know, and you're like, what do they do when I'm not looking? This is what they do. They play little games trying to make paths, grow mushrooms, and collect the most points. That's what gnomes do, if you didn't know. It's real. I looked it up. All right.
You guys know it's fine.
Yeah, here you go. Whoa,
Oh,
no, I knocked my
Game
stuff.
over.
Not immune to
I went to try to hit the sign. Yeah. You can whack them and they will come off, as we just
You were
showed.
just testing. It's okay.
So don't get angry and start waving your hands around if you're mad in the game, okay? You could knock your pegs off your board with enough force. Okay.
So, sorry, we have to, for a setup, we have to take a few of these out. Do you remember how many?
2 per player,
Okay.
and they will go under that sunset, sunshine, sunrise tile, whatever it's called.
1, 2.
And what that does is it's reserving some tiles out of the bag to keep it juicy. Every time you play, there's some tiles missing. You're not sure which ones, especially if you play the game very much and you know them all. But it hides them under that little tile so you don't know. But the 3 ways the game could end, I forgot to mention,
Oh, yeah.
is, I should have talked about it when I was here. The first time a player removes their rightmost peg after building a ring, that will signal the end of the game, one more round, so that every player has the exact same amount of turns. And then you total up points. Or when the player fills their 8th wildflower tile at the top of their board, once that gets filled in, that could start the end of the game. Or the bag is empty. If we go to draw tiles and the bag is empty, no matter which way the game ends, you will grab that pile of tiles Mel set over on the side there, and you'll throw them in the bag so that we have some tiles to pull for the rest of the game, and it'll spice it up, whatever. So yeah.
And the bag was included, correct?
Yes.
It's a nice bag.
It is like the largest bag I've ever seen in a board
sack.
game. Yeah, it is a freaking sack.
Yeah.
So take that, FFG. Yeah, it's nice you're putting bags in now, but like now publishers are getting ahead of you and putting even bigger,
Nicer bags.
more premium bags in their games. Okay, you got to catch up. All right. Do not ask me to find an opaque container to play your game. Okay. Anyways, I think we're good. You want to just populate the board of which tiles are available. This is the first player token. It is also the token if you win, you become, I don't know, you get the hat of Gnome Awesomeness. I forget what it's called. You become the mayor of Gnomeville. I don't know what it is, but the first player token is also the trophy you get at the end of the game. And the way to determine first player is the person who won the last game of Gnome Hollow gets to be the first player who has the awesome hat. Or you could do like random or, you know, whoever last taught the game or whatever. But either way, that would be me. So I am first player and I have the cool gnome hat. Deal with it.
I feel that's unfair to Kyle since
That's too bad.
he didn't teach the game or play the game.
Listen, I run the show here. I call the shots. All right. Okay. Let's check the chat and make sure everything's good here. Flowers, mushrooms, and gnomes. Oh my. Hey, Sonia. Flawless technique, nice. Oh yeah. My youngest is afraid of gnomes, says C-Mitch.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And did you learn this by accidentally buying the game to play with your youngest, and then you created some trauma and became the worst parent ever? Because I could see that. That could be a thing.
I mean, maybe after playing this, they wouldn't be afraid anymore.
I don't know, man. It's pretty intense stuff. Monster tile, wizard marker, or empty bag. Got it. Hey, get the hell out of here. The best flower garden defeats the dragon and rescues the princess.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the expansion coming next year. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's called Rob's Gaming Table. I call the
He
shots.
gets to do what he wants.
I'm first player. It's my channel. I do what I want.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Normally, I would say Mel goes first so that Mel can take a turn. I can take a turn. So when it gets to Kyle, he's seen some possibilities. Except for the first turns are so basic. You just place tiles. You don't really do much else. But also, I think you get the game. You're like, it's not the heaviest, most advanced, giant phase of a turn. You know, it's like, place 2 tiles, maybe do this, maybe do that, next. All right, so, but we are going to play slow. We're going to take our sweet time. So again, I showed the time of the game is like 45 to 60 minutes. It is a shorter game when you all know what you're doing. I am teaching, I'm explaining it on the internet. We're going to have some fun. We're chilling. Kyle's and myself especially, I have trouble like trying to envision how many tiles of the ring I'm trying to connect is. So I might take a little minute to kind of try some different tiles, flip them over. And I want Kyle to take his sweet ass time trying to build his rings and do it perfect. We're in no rush. We have all night. We play some pretty complex campaigny, giant 3-4 hour games in these streams. Today we'll just take our time and play this like 1 hour game and we'll enjoy it, all right? So don't judge the time of the game based on how long this stream is. If you're watching this, you're new here and you're like, why is the stream like 3 hours to play this and explain and play the game? That's so weird. Because yeah, we have fun with our live chat too. So.
Oh, Steve.
He grabbed the gnome from the store, then I kept finding it stashed and hidden in weird places. When I asked, he said, that thing doesn't have eyes. It frightens me. Keep it away from me. Oh my God.
Oh. I get it. Yep, I can see that.
And you know why? You know why he doesn't like the gnome? Because it was collecting his underpants or their underpants. And that's what it does. The underpants gnomes collect all the underpants. I don't know what they do with them, but then they make profit, okay? So he caught the gnome. You need to watch this episode of South Park and it'll make way more sense. But don't watch it with your child. Don't ever watch South Park with your child, okay?
Oh my God.
It is a cartoon, but do not watch it with your child. You've been warned, okay? But the underpants stuff, go look it up on YouTube. There's probably a little clip of the underpants gnomes. Hilarious. One of my favorite. But anyways. Back to our regular scheduled programming. All right. I'm going to go first.
Okay.
I'm going to look way across the table there.
If it's helpful, I can slide it closer and...
Wait. You can detach those tiles into 2 separate tiles and put them wherever you want?
What?
Whoa.
You need to be able to see. I can...
Here, pass me the menu there.
This is not magnetic.
Yeah.
Be careful.
No. My shaky caffeinated hands. No. Okay.
But
yeah.
it could help you.
It has a great table presence until you pick it up and start shuffling it around. No, just kidding. Okay, so I'll probably start building on this side just so I can reach it and everything. But again, so one thing I do want to explain. It is in the rules, and this did help me after I played and looked at it again. I was like, man, I had trouble envisioning it, but there is a little thing that I should probably show. This will help Kyle help me and help you guys. Did I?
Yeah.
The thing that I showed you after, right?
Yeah, it's up a little bit.
Up a little bit.
Right there.
No.
Right. Oh, it's
That's not what I'm looking for.
Big 2-pager.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
There.
that one.
Oh, 1 page on there.
Is that not what you're looking for?
No, remember that little table that showed the paths, all the path?
Oh,
I think it's
thought
at the
you were looking
beginning.
something else. Okay, okay.
No, it just shows the optional, the way paths work on it. Oh, right here. Right here. Let me bring it up on the screen for y'all. So on the right-hand side of your screen there, in the blue box, when picking your tiles, consider there are 3 types of paths. There's a little path where it connects 2 adjacent sides of the tile. Then there's one that skips over one side of the tile and connects 2 sides. And then there's one that goes straight down the middle. But you can find those 3 configurations on, like, they'll mix on the same tile. So there's ones where, like, the tile connects across. Of course, it's not the best game for putting on a green screen. But you'll see, like, sometimes it'll have 2, sometimes it'll have a straight line and then 2 of the little paths on it. There's so many configurations. Yeah, so you got to keep that in mind. And it might be harder to place because remember, I cannot place like this there because the path is not connected. So what I'm going to do, another thing to point out that I didn't click in until halfway through our first game, at least for me, I didn't really pay attention. On the point board there, if you'll notice, purple mushrooms, just like in any kind of resource collection, point generating game or whatever, Euro game kind of idea, right? Certain resources are worth different amounts. So the purple mushrooms are worth way more. If you collect, say, 6 of them and bring it to the market, when you visit the market, you can sell 2 types of mushrooms at once. They have to be different types, and you can sell any amount of each, as long as the spot's not covered like we showed you before. But if I sold 6 purple, I would get 15 points. But if I sold 6 red, for example, at the very top, I only get 6 points. If I sold 6 blue, I get, what is that, 8 points? 9 points? Yeah, so the points, the mushrooms, it's easier probably to find reds, and you can sell them easier, but they're worth less. So there's going to be, like, when purples come up on the tiles, they might be a little more valuable if you can get some of those in there, unless they start getting covered by those tokens, and then there's not as many options to sell them. So there might be a race to try to sell blue, pink, purple, yellow over red, for example, or maybe not. Maybe you just want to be the one covering the red market and go and bring in 8 to sell, then 7 to sell on another trip and, like, get points that way. And while someone else is struggling to make rings with purples and taking way longer to collect purples, you might be collecting reds in mass. I don't know. But the other thing I didn't point out on that scoreboard there, Vanna, if you can point to the first column after the mushrooms. So we will block the other, if you're the first person to go sell like 5 red mushrooms, you'll block that space. No one else can go sell 5 red mushrooms for the rest of the game. They could sell 4, they could sell 6, 7, 8, whatever, until those are covered. But the first column is always open there. You can always sell in pairs. You can never sell singles. So you must have at least 2 of the same type of mushroom to even make any profit or any sales to get treasure. But the first column is always open. So even if all the other columns are not available, you could still go and sell 2 purples, for example, for 3 points. Okay? And at the end of the game, we will have one final round to do whatever you want. And then you even still have one final visit to the market. Or no, one final gnome placement.
Yeah.
Which you might be going to the market to do one final sale. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there.
On the placement of these, does it have to touch 2 sides, or can it just touch on one?
You can just touch on one. When you place a tile, that's one rule to it. I can't just put a tile in the middle of the forest here. It has to be connected to another tile or the pin or the stump pinwheel tile, whatever.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do this.
Well, it just meant, yeah, like you didn't have to match it. You could just automatically extend it beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll do this just to show. I'll do this, and then I'll do this. I'm gonna get greedy since I'm first player, and I'm gonna try to make. Again, I'm the worst when I first play this game. I have so much trouble trying to build a 7 size path. For some reason, when I look at it and I start building it, I'm thinking like, I'm gonna make it 7, just 7. I need to be efficient, make the perfect amount of points, not waste any extra turns. Somehow, I could never make one smaller than like 9 when I was going for a 7.
I think that might be why. When you keep going straight.
I know. So I could do this, but I'm not going to now because I messed up some. Maybe I'll do this, but it's probably still wrong.
I think that's better.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put it like this, okay?
You have more
But I
control.
could have done this, just for Kyle's point. As long as it's touching another tile, you're good. So I'm just gonna stay in my lane over here and kind of like try to create a ring. A ring, which is so confusing to me, they call them rings. When a completed path, it's a ring. But it could not be in the shape of a ring. Yes, you can build a 3 tile and it'll be a perfect little circle. The smallest ring, or the smallest path connecting makes a ring, literally makes a ring. But after that, when you get to 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, whatever, they do not look like rings that I know. But they're like, there could be some wonky, weird shape thing, but they still are called rings. Like it's completing a path, creates a ring. I don't know. But anyways, that was a little hard for me to understand. And so I placed my 2 tiles. Now Mel will replace those on the board. So the next player can start already looking and seeing what's there. While I take my sweet time with the rest of my turn. Turns will get longer as the game goes on, of course, as you're trying to sell things and be efficient and create cascading turns. There is an example they even show. When you read the rules, you're like, oh, this is so basic. I get it. Turns are so simple. You're not even doing that much on a turn. But they actually include a page. It's like kind of like an example. Insane turn. Like basically I forget what they call it. But I'm like, oh, okay, they're trying to be like cocky here, showing how cool the game can be if you create some kind of cascading, resource generating cool turn by like lining up a bunch of things. And they're like, this is where you want to try to get to. But when you're first playing, just kind of go through the motions. You'll figure it out. But they call it breakdown of a cascading turn. Is like, you know, as your ring building skills increase, you will begin to see huge and satisfying turns coming into reach. Aren't you just a clever little gnome? And then they show here's a full turn. Susie's going to do this, and get this, and then trades this in and makes this sale. And if she's playing with the variant, she could trade in this and get that, and then go to the market, and boom, she got all these points, got everything. Boom, she broke the game. Like, yeah, they just show this cool thing. Or sorry, it's Holly, not Susie. But yeah, and then they show a full example here. So it's like a great way to show like not just how the game works, but like how nutty it can get when you're finally like lining it up. So yeah. The rulebook is available online. I did put a link in the video description for more game information, and go to the official website for the game that explains all the stuff in the game, but also has a link to that rulebook that I'm showing you if you want to go read the rulebook before you ever invest in the game, just to make sure you know what's going on if we don't show everything. Okay, so I placed that. Obviously, I didn't complete a ring, so I'm not resolving completing a ring and doing all the fun stuff. But then optionally, I can take a gnome and move it somewhere. And you can't just leave a gnome in the same spot and keep gaining the benefit. You have to move your workers somewhere new to gain the benefit. Our workers start off not on the board. So what I'm going to use is 1 gnome. You can place 1 gnome, not both, which is kind of fun that it's limiting. Because there's some tough choices. Do I protect my little path? Do I leave my path to go make a sale of mushrooms? The game could end any minute. I don't know what to do. Let's make some fun decision points
Wait,
there.
you can only put 1 on the board?
Yeah.
Yeah, so here it says, take 1 of 4 actions optional. You're just placing 1 gnome on one of these 4 things, but it's optional. You don't have to do any, but you can't move 2 at a time. It's just 1.
Oh.
Yeah, so you gotta make some, gotta time things. So I'm gonna put this on here. So I'm putting him on a path, and he's standing, and this is guarding this path. I now own this path. If you wanted to extend this path in any way or put a tile that would complete this path, let's say you're trying to complete your own path to make a ring, and it would also complete mine somehow, you would have to get my permission to put any kind of tile that continues my path. I could let you do it, or I could not. Unless it was a wildflower tile, you could slap that down and you don't have to ask permission. So I'm putting this gnome here to guard this, so you can't mess with it. So screw off, Kyle. No, I'm just
Stay
kidding.
off his lawn.
Can I walk
Stay
on
off
the
my
path?
lawn.
Can I go on the path if I wanted to?
No.
Why not?
I just laid the stones down. They need to settle.
He's guarding it.
Okay, I just put some grass, fresh grass seed
Alright,
beside the tile.
alright.
Don't mess with it, man.
Okay.
Stay off my lawn.
I'm just going to answer Michael's question. Yes, it's to say it's mirrored on the other side. If you need, there's not really a good example, but
yeah, you can flip it to kind of like try to make it do what you gotta
need
do.
it to curve the other way.
You know, if this straight line, just, you know, you needed to at least see the other side like that, you know, you could flip that, and but they are mirrored. even this is mirrored on the other side. So like if you didn't like this path and you want it on this side that way, you could play with it like that. So then I would then build it over here, you know, if that, you know, if I sat over on that side and I needed to start this way. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, but yeah, you can do it that way. All right, so I'm guarding the path. Stay off my lawn. Okay, that's my turn. Kyle, you're next.
Oh, he's already ready.
Yeah, that's what's cool about the game. If you know what you're doing, you can literally see all the tiles available. So when it gets to your turn, you can just go. Because while the player's taking the rest of their stuff, you can just see it. Also on the back of the reference sheet, while Kyle's doing his stuff, it shows all the symbols there. And this is on the back of the rulebook also. So you can always, as you're teaching, they can like read this while they're waiting for their turn to kind of understand what
You're
you're
good with that?
What?
I don't want to, if you're going to, yeah,
I'm
okay.
good with that.
Well, once he's placed his tiles and he's locked the tiles in,
I know, I just want to make sure before.
you can replace them even before he goes and places gnomes.
I know, I just want to make sure, especially
collect
for his
his stuff.
first action. I want to make
Yeah.
sure he was good. All right.
All right. You didn't need to put that on there, Kyle. You could leave that off there and just
No,
yoink.
just wanted to put on there.
Yeah, on my turn, I always forget to refill. Sorry.
Yep.
Until my turn is done.
Conveniently.
Sorry.
Conveniently like to mess with the other players so
No,
they
no.
don't know what's going on. All right, my turn.
Yeah.
Um.
Do you want the board or you go? Okay.
No, I'm okay.
Is there glare on it for you or
Nope,
no?
no,
Okay.
it's good.
Repath one? That's interesting.
I know, but the problem is like,
They're harder to.
yeah, you got to be like careful because if it could. What I learned, I was like trying to take them. I'm like, wow, that looks awesome. I'll put it here. But then later when I'm trying to put other tiles, if it's touching those other paths that I don't care about, like I can't put the tiles there and stuff. It like locks you out. But if you're like know what you're doing, I'm sure you can make those into some powerful plays and start some other rings and be efficient. But if you're starting other rings, you've left those open. If you only have 2 gnomes. So if I start building these extra circles, you could just come over before I block it and start taking one I've already started and work from it. And you build off my work, which I'm not a fan of. So we're not going to do that. Pass me the pink one in the bottom left. Yeah. Like that. So it's 1, 2, 3. I can't envision it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
I think I can.
Don't help him. Don't help.
No, don't help me. I have so much trouble with this. This is my Achilles heel, man.
Let him go
and
too wide.
I think I also noticed something when I played the first time is all the ones that just are the short little connections, if they have the mushrooms on them, they're like always red.
Yeah.
Or yellow. And then the ones that are like the longer connections will be like the pinks and blues, as you see here and here. And then the purples, I feel, are like on the straight ones, but I don't think always, but maybe they are.
I think you can get purple on. Yeah, you can get purple on a few squiggles.
Yeah, I started realizing as I was playing, I'm like, wait, I can never find a purple that's just a small connection. Pass me the one in the top left there, the pink and yellow one. Sure. Okay, that's my 2 tiles. And then, oh yeah, we don't have those flowers there in the
starter flowers?
Yeah, in the 2-player game, they let you have some flowers in the market already to start, and I would normally use my gnome right now and place it over there and grab some flowers, but right now my gnome's going to just reserve this path. I see Kyle licking his lips over that little yellow mushroom on that path.
About it.
Yeah, stay off my lawn.
It's impossible to do something like that.
It's called reserving a path. I don't know if it's guarding the path. I just say guarding.
To connect it, you're going to have to like somehow bring it all the way back around.
I just wonder how difficult that is.
It's going to be very difficult.
Well, I showed you
have to go,
the
like,
possible layouts, either straight line, the side. So you can grab whatever tiles there and start like doing
like
whatever
from
you need.
there, you could go like into a straight line, like if you want to make it bigger. But I wouldn't go like wrap it around the other way.
Yeah, you could have rings within rings, but it's like your
Well,
outside ring will probably be so big.
Oh yeah, it would be.
Yeah, because then for you to connect it back around.
But have some fun. Do whatever, man. Yeah, mess up.
No.
This one you could connect
Yeah,
these
that's what I
two,
mean.
but that's like the only. Yeah, and you
And
can with like the small
then
one.
it joins
Yeah.
this, and that would
Sure.
count, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, that would.
Okay.
Yeah, they show an example in the rule book of like I'll show
It's
you.
like a little whiskey.
They show where you use a wild to complete 3 separate rings at once. I don't know how a player let that happen, but if I can find it.
But
Here.
we're being nice here and just like let
Yeah,
them
yeah.
build their own rings.
Nice to
Just
you.
to start.
I'm watching Mel. No, I'm just kidding.
First ring's free, right?
Yeah, first ring's free. First game we're gentle on you, then later it's like we're play for money. No, I'm just kidding.
I really don't have great options here.
No, I don't know. Maybe it was in the how to play video.
Well, that one kind of does it. The roller coaster one at the bottom left. How it comes through the same tile and back. That tile counts as one.
Yeah, the tree tile. Yeah.
Okay, you're talking about something we can see.
Whatever. The roller coaster. You know how it does the
On the far left?
the pink and the blue together on the same tile. How it goes through.
Oh,
the, pink
the
and blue?
the bottom
Yeah,
center.
that counts as one tile.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
even
yes,
though it
yes.
Jumps through.
Yeah, so even though the path passes through the same tile twice, that only counts as one tile, just like the stump.
Yeah,
On that
there you
example,
go.
it shows the
Yeah,
path
sure.
going through the stump twice. That stump only counts as one tile when you're counting tiles.
Got
Okay. But anyways,
Do you want to show this for a sec? Because I want to talk about this.
All the reds.
No, like all the. I don't have many options.
that's a lot of options.
Well, they're all the same option. Like the curve, like they're all the same-ish
Oh,
style of
take
tile.
That's great.
Clear them out.
Yeah,
No,
perfect.
it's not
Make
great.
room for us.
Not great.
You don't have to put them on your path.
No, I know.
You just stick them somewhere else.
I know, but
Can-
then I'm wasting turns.
No, you're not. You might be building something for the future or distracting someone else thinking you're going somewhere else. Then they go for it and you're like, I didn't even care about that.
Well, you put one on my path.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm not on your path.
I'll tell you
You're
which
fine, you're
one.
Yeah, yeah. He'll give you permission.
Could use a little guy right here.
fine. Alrighty, we're gonna go like.
And they see like leave lots of space in the middle of the table because you can build out in any direction as far as you want, even off the table. No, I'm just kidding. We're continuing on to the floor. But yeah, you can move this around if you need to, but obviously leave lots of space, which I zoomed out pretty far, hoping it's enough, but we'll have to move boards and stuff if we need to.
Maybe hard to connect there.
Just put it in the middle. In the middle.
I can't put it in the middle.
Uh-huh.
Like if I do that, but then I'm
There you go.
Oh,
no,
looks great.
no, but like then I've made
It's gonna
mine
be huge.
Yeah, made mine huge, and it seems.
But that may be fine. Because remember, even if you like,
It's not gonna be that huge.
listen,
Like,
you
three
might
more
want to
tiles.
try to be efficient to try to make a 7 ring, but it says 7+. And you know the advantage of going bigger than 7, I learned? You get way more mushrooms.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you can sell those mushrooms for points. So don't feel bad when you make bigger rings. You'll still get more mushrooms. It just takes longer and more turns to get those tiles down. But sometimes you can reserve tiles and put even more tiles out on your turn. Okay, so Sonia's asking, can you join 2 paths with different gnomes on them? Yes, if they're both your gnomes. But you can't do it if the gnome is from another player on their path to your path. You can't join those 2, even if you got permission.
So you could drop a wild.
Yeah, you can drop a wild, and
Well, the wild, no. I looked up on BGG. The designer even says like if there's 2 separate gnomes guarding, you can't join that path supposedly.
oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you're up.
Oh, okay.
Take some more red ones.
I'll take the pink on the bottom left. And then, yes, I'm not finishing that today. Yeah, don't think I'm finished. Okay, let's I'll take one of the yellow ones.
do you have a preference? You want
no,
the double yellow?
No, just the single.
yellow.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I can't go there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I
There's no
can't even
path.
see.
Nope, that's okay.
This is what I meant.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
all good.
Or I could go a little bit wild and go that way and try to make some. That's what I was doing before, but then that's why I messed up, I think. I'll just do this little one. Maybe it's little. Maybe it's just the start of something huge. I don't know. Oh, it could be. Mm. Mm.
I think.
No, I need
No.
Nope, you need the like that size. Like that goes
Yeah, you have the
this.
same problem I had.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because
We're getting blocked.
I'm looking at the.
So I'll just put it somewhere else.
We'll just do this and start something down here.
It's still gonna connect, I think.
Why?
Because it's
Oh,
like
Oh, I just need one piece here.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
This piece there is what
Yeah.
I need. What's one's connecting? I don't understand.
No, you're fine.
Good.
Do you want to move a gnome at all?
No.
Okay. Oh, now the blues show.
I want to see something. I don't think this will work. Yeah, no. Need a different orientation, I think, there. Okay, that's fine. Let's go back to that one over there. I need to lay this down for one quick second because I can't see.
So another thing, now that Mel mentioned the laying down the gnomes, is if you complete someone else's path, not on their turn, they don't collect all their mushrooms and everything on your turn. They would just lay their gnome down to show that they collect at the start of their turn. They're just ready their gnome up, collect everything, complete the little phases of cascading points and stuff.
Okay, done.
Alrighty. I guess I'll take that blue one there. And then I'll take I guess can I see the yellow and red one there?
Yep.
Don't think if I did that. Oh, that's still fine.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't bump into. I was worried that I would touch on that side. Okay. So I'm done placing my tiles. Mel will replace on the board. And then we see our first, right? No one's completed a ring yet?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. So first things first, I completed a ring. I will say I completed this first one here. And I'll take my leftmost little peg here. I'll move it down to as a 3-tile ring. It's touching 3 tiles there. And then I would collect 3 yellow mushrooms. Mel will pass those to me here. So I'll just put those in a visible to all players little pool so everyone knows kind of what people are working on. And then I also completed another ring on my turn. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to move this one. But as I'm removing it, I'm just going to leave it here for a sec. I actually right now would get our first wild flower, aka wild token. We'll see how that works. So it doesn't matter which color. They're all beautiful, they're all original, whatever. It's the reason why they're different is because each player can only have 1 of each type. And once you collect all 8, that will start the end of the game. So you're trying to collect 1 of each. So I'll take the blue, let's say. So I get 1 of them, and that will go in my leftmost space on my board. I can now not collect any more blue ones. They have to be unique. And there's 1 per player there, of course, because it's a nice friendly game. Those will now populate the flower market in the far left column in a little, on top of each other.
Sorry.
Because there's the same amount of grooves there, so all of them could be there technically.
You're right.
And when we place our gnome there in the top of that board now, somebody can place their gnome there and collect a blue. I can't because I already have a blue. I think I can still place my gnome there and just collect nothing, but you don't get the benefit unless you move your gnome there. So I can't just leave my gnome there until something shows up. I'd have to actually do the actual moving. Then the real cool benefit is I get a wildflower token. If Mel, you just want to hold that up to the camera there. These are not rings themselves, even though they look like a completed ring. They're just that way to show that they are a path on all sides. You can connect them to a grass edge. They have no restrictions. You can slap them down wherever. No player can stop you. I could just slap this down here on my next turn of placing tiles. I could slap that down, for example, whether Kyle wants me to or not, and it would complete Kyle's ring. Obviously, I'm not going to do that, but maybe I had a neighboring ring in process, and I needed that to go in there, and I couldn't find a tile that let me put it in there without bumping into another tile, whatever. I could use that to complete a ring. But the cool part is I take this right now, and this is now a good time to talk about your reserve. I actually get to put this into my reserve. You can have up to 2 tiles in your reserve. Only one of them can be a wildflower. So if I were to get another wildflower token, I would have to discard a previous one I have or discard the one I just got. Or if I had 2 tiles already, like regular tiles that I've reserved through some of these effects, I would have to discard one now to replace it. And this is how it lets you on your turn, plus up to 2 stored tiles can be placed. And you can place those before or after placing tiles off the board. So you can, if you line it up right, you could play like 4 tiles all in the same turn and kind of go crazy and block some stuff, grab some things, score some crazy points or whatever really quickly there. So I'll get that. And then I'm going to continue. So I get that because on your 2, 4th, and 6th times completing, or getting to move a peg, I should say. Because again, if I complete another 3, I can't move a peg because there's no spot for it. But this one I created a 7. So I will put it over here. And I also want to show this. I'm going to put it in the first column here. And that's because the other ones would gain me flowers from the market. But there are no flowers in the market for me to gain. So I'm not going to do that. And that's here. I'll show what these all are now so it makes sense. So these are gain flowers from the market. This is duplicating 3 different mushrooms I just gained from my ring. That's 2 different mushrooms in my ring. That gains me a tile from the board to put in my reserve. And that is all that's on there other than the signpost. And I'll show you the signpost right now, how signposts work. So the other cool thing is I'm going to get to take another peg from here to put it beside that because I chose the first row. And then I get to take any sign out of all these signs here. And I'm going to look at like, what do I need? Oh yeah, I forgot to collect my mushrooms. Mushrooms are first. Yeah, sorry. Can you just pass me 2 purple, 3 pink, and a blue? Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I forgot to collect mushrooms first because I did that on the other ring first. So yeah, I'll just collect those mushrooms. And then I kind of look at what I got. I'm like, okay, whatever. I am going to take the purple sign. And now I'm going to put that sign here in the middle of my ring. When I do that, I gain another purple mushroom. And now this creates a new worker placement spot. At the end of our turns, optionally, you can move one of your gnomes into this ring and collect what is on the sign. And because we're playing with the variant, if you visit that, oh my God, it looks so bad. Yeah, I don't even know why I use the green screen today. But if I visit that purple sign, I could trade the 1 purple I got for 4 reds or 4 yellows. So if you're
Not the one you get.
Yes, the one you get from the sign, you would then convert that 1 right there into 4 reds or convert that 1 you just took into 4 yellows. Not 2 reds and 2 yellows, not 1 red and 3 yellows. It's one or the other option. But you don't have to do that. It's just an optional variant. It's a little signpost board you add into the game. Comes in the box, not an expansion or anything, just an extra thing you can add into the game to add some more smoothness to the resource collection. All right. And that, I think, is phase 2. So I gained my mushrooms. I got my ring marker bonus. I did my cascading effect. And then my last step, optionally, I don't need to stay on either of these rings to protect them anymore because they're done. They've been scored. Nobody can continue them or anything. I will move.
How did you get the flowers again?
By moving my second peg off.
Marker.
Yeah, your second, your 4th, and your 6th. So faster you get those, the more you put those in play. So I'll just move this gnome. I guess I'll just visit the signpost because what else? I can't get flowers. I'm not going to sell mushrooms yet. I could go reserve a spot, actually. Yeah, maybe I'll go reserve something. Yeah, let me reserve this one right here. Yeah, that looks like good. Oh, no, actually, no, I'm just... yeah, we'll go there. just to show you that I can.
Done now.
And I'm done. Go ahead, Kyle.
Complete this. Do I place them both and then
Yeah.
do the
Yeah, the tiles is, see, how many times do I show you? Step one,
Yeah,
collect
yeah.
underpants. It's all one thing.
Mhm.
And step two is resolve the rings. I'm just kidding. But yeah.
No.
I am the gnome mushroom collecting
That
Nazi.
word. Oh, now that you've cried out that you want it.
Yeah, don't let them know
that's
what you
sweet.
like.
Thank you.
But new tiles will come out.
I know,
so it might
but I've
even
been
be...
waiting for like a specific orientation of time.
And that's the problem. You're pushing your luck, like,
know.
but it might turn into huge points
I
later,
know.
right? That's the fun. You can make tons of little rings, like 5s and 6s, you know, or less, and kind of just get some mushrooms quick, get to the market quick, start stealing spots in the market. You know, you could just try to get your board cleared, your pegs cleared off faster, and start at the end of the game before someone builds all their rings. You know,
That's true, yeah.
That one I need? Sure.
Oh, you have to have permission.
Can I place this here?
well, no,
Oh,
I'm not giving you permission.
whoa.
Unless I did the Mel.
Yeah, it was so mean.
Can I place this one then?
I mean,
that doesn't even work. Yes.
I thought it did.
No,
Why doesn't it work?
because it's touching the grass edge. Yeah.
Oh,
Flip it over. Does that help? I don't know. I don't think
No.
so.
These two are like
You need like the wide, the one that
Oh,
goes
yeah.
from like
I
the.
thought these were like the copy of
They're
one
little
another.
sides. They're like
they're not.
adjacent.
Yeah, these are slightly different.
No, those are the exact same.
No, because this one's
one's opposite
it's
side.
across from
Yeah,
one
yeah,
another, and that
I
one's-
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not so easy. I remember seeing that Gen Con. I was like, yeah, this is easy. I get it. I'm good. I'll play it later. And then I'm playing it. I literally have so much trouble trying to like line up tiles and paths. It's definitely a skill that can be developed, and you can get better over time for sure. But yeah, I was like,
Are you
why is this so challenging?
accepting
Accepting what?
your tile placement?
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking. I'm moving this guy. Resolving. Okay, it's 8.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Step 2.
It's 8, so I get 2 reds.
Yeah, get your
2
mushrooms.
reds, 1 blue, nothing hidden over there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. The
Pink?
pink.
Yeah, just keep my brother here because I might need this a real estate in the middle here.
Okay.
And then now, based on how many tiles it was, you're going to move this one. And pick a bonus.
Put it here.
Sure.
Actually, wait. I can do flowers
You can do a flower, yeah.
because it's
Yeah, because there's
You
blue
do.
available up there.
Yep.
no. But when does this trigger? When I do this?
Right now, yep.
Yep.
Or no? That might.
You'll
So
get
No.
first, you're gonna do this.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah. So
This I move over here.
Yep.
And then I trigger this.
technically, you trigger it when you're moving
When
it.
I'm
So
moving,
I don't
okay.
put it over
Yeah,
there yet,
so-
but it doesn't matter.
Okay. So I'm
Okay, so
getting,
then you're going to get a wild and a flower.
So put that purple up there. So you started your little flower track of point.
yeah.
Okay.
Fun.
And
Then
then
now
your
I get a
bonus.
flower.
Yeah, so you can only get a blue one.
Yeah.
'cause you,
Okay.
oops,
That's what
there you
I
go.
remember about the
Yeah, because it has to be unique on your thing. But obviously, you could go there, but then you get nothing if there's nothing
Yeah.
unique.
Okay.
Okay. That was phase
Nice.
2. Now you can move gnome.
Yeah. This guy.
That's the guy you want to move? Are you sure
Oh.
about that?
Well, I don't really care about this path. I mean.
Well,
I
yeah, but
care,
I think-
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
still
know.
say yes, you do. Yeah.
You make it
Well,
so he then maybe has to ask you for permission.
It's a standoff.
Yeah. Again,
Mel's turn.
I took my tile and I'm stuck with all
I love
these
it.
edges.
Did I? Oh.
Yeah, you did. It was the one tile I needed.
Oh, and super important, just in case anyone was wondering at home, I am playing Betty and Beatrice. If anyone's keeping track and wants to root me on, that's the gnome pair that I'm playing with. Kyle, who's your gnome
I
pair?
have a gourd and Peanut.
Gord and Peanut. Oh, okay. Mel,
Holly and Poppy.
Holly and Poppy. Okay, okay. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Alrighty, let's go with. I think I'm just trying something here.
Oh, the crazy piece.
No.
Yeah.
That will make
Maybe
it.
another 3-piece.
But if I do it this way. No. I don't want to connect it that way.
Does a Y exist? No. I don't think a Y piece exists, right?
I think so.
No.
No.
You'd have to use a wild.
Oh yeah, but I don't want to do that anyways. I was just trying to see if I could fit that in there, but it would make it a little bit crazy. So let's just go like that. And then again, we have to play with these round edges. They don't really help me. I just want to see. Yeah, like this is gonna put me into nowhere. Yeah. Let's go.
You can put a piece on one of my paths.
No, it's all good.
He'll give you permission.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
I'll let you.
Let's go like that. Okay, and then I'll refill. I don't think I'm gonna move my gnomes. And then I need to use the washroom. I don't know if you need to break or I can just mute.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
And we're back. All right. Who's
Your
going?
turn.
My turn? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Passing the purple and the red one. Can we do something here? Oh yeah. Now it works out.
Yeah, well,
Okay. And then
you'd still have to ask me. So.
Oh, this is you?
Yeah. I'm cool
Yeah,
with
you
it, though.
remember.
Oh, I went down here. I thought it was me. I thought it was me up
You
there.
can put it there. It's
Oh
fine.
my god.
Go ahead. You can put it
Wow. It was so long of a break, I forgot that was not me.
there. You can put it there. It's fine.
Damn, I just showed you like an amazing spot. I have to get rid of this tile then. Yeah, I thought I was up here, but I went down there to be funny and damn. Well,
it splits it off into two separate rings, so it's kind of hard to.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because you're kind of stuck, except for that one up there. Not that that's your area, but.
No, I have nothing. There's no connection up
No,
here.
I know. Yeah, like that's what I mean. All of these pieces don't.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I had one there.
Mm.
Yeah, it's really you there and there. That's it. Oh, and this little guy.
Can't go in there.
No.
Put it back. I'll let you have it. It's all good.
If I want it.
No, you should do it. I know, I might mess with you. I don't know. I started doing that, taking those ones, and then all of a sudden I blocked myself with a stupid thing. Whoa, look at that one with the 3 little paths on it.
Yeah.
Whoa. Well, I'll take the blue. Let's go here. And then take. No, I think has to go here. And then I'll take. I'll take that red and purple. It's probably so bad.
That's gonna only a wild can join 3 paths.
Oh, well, I'll just say. All right, I'll just go there. Sure. Actually, let's do it this way. So if you connect that, you don't get that red mushroom. Yeah, let's keep it on my side of the path here. And then I'm going to take this gnome. Oh no, I don't need the other gnome. This gnome. And go here. Block that path. All right, carry on.
But you're gonna be like terrible and like just go there.
No.
And then like I can't even.
No. Then I leave that open and then you just go there.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, where's that one tile of the 90 something that I need?
More than one. But like, there's so many of these.
It could be underneath
Same-ish.
that sunset tile.
I know.
The ones you're looking. That's where we put all the ones
Kyle
you need.
took one I could have used.
The one. This is basically the same as
Yeah. This one is like scary because it has the 3 sides, but.
this is 3.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah.
It's exactly the same. It
Yep,
just has less resources. Oh.
Yeah.
Lines
So then start something over here if you want, or you can flip it too if you need.
No, I should do it like that.
Then this yellow's not in your ring.
I know, but the complication that comes with trying to join.
Do it like that. No, that's probably bad. Never mind. Do like that, maybe.
Yeah, and then join that, and then
Yeah.
that's
I don't know. Maybe
I
not.
mean, there's tons of ones that do that, so don't worry.
Like you could just take 2 of those red ones, and that's 2 right there that could lock that up quick. And then just one more red one here. So it's
Yeah,
like,
get
no,
that-
you can't do the red because you put that there.
oh
The only
yes.
thing that can go here is a wild, and it's kind of a waste of a wild.
Is it though? You have a wild right here, Kyle. You can put it in there right now.
No,
These
let him.
popcorn tins keep getting smaller.
What popcorn tins are we talking about?
Shrinkflation are you talking about, C. Mitch? How everything is smaller and costs more? It's like, man, I'd be happy if they just kept raising the price on everything.
Yeah.
But making things small and raising the price?
Yeah.
Or like keeping the price the same but trying to trick you that this is the same bottle of ketchup, you know. It's just might look smaller next to the other one on the shelf that hasn't sold yet. Or the one at your home that you're putting it beside. Okay.
I think I
Good
can work
old
with this one.
shrinkflation.
This is the one I needed. I can just.
Oh, look at you.
Okay, finally. And then
One more. Place one more.
bring this other one home. Nope. We gotta use.
No.
Could the yellow one in the middle go into that space between Kyle's gnomes?
Oh, wait.
Yellow one in the
Nope, I
middle.
need a different way.
Oh, that Mel just took? Take.
I took this one. That wasn't there yet. The one he placed. I think the yellow one you placed at the end there is what they're talking about.
Oh, this one going in here?
But then you'd have
No, it can't.
Doesn't line up.
Oh, what was this like this, right?
Yeah.
It'll go like
Oh yeah, and this crazy one doesn't line up either.
there. Okay, so I then complete this
No, the
one.
one's still on the board.
Oh, so then
Oh, the
one of
the one on the bottom left?
This one? Top middle.
Top middle, top
This
middle.
one.
Actually, Yeah.
Yes, it does.
But you still have to ask Rob's permission.
But he would
No,
have to get my
no.
permission to continue
oh,
my path.
I'm
no,
on this
you
path.
you own it. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
you could
sorry.
do that
I
then.
moved. I'm on this little.
Oh, you're on the little island.
little one.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I called out that I.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. I didn't block it. Yeah, yeah.
And then I called it out, and I'm like, just
Yeah.
in case.
You thought I'd be
Yeah.
mean and block it, but I got other things that's going on.
All right, I completed.
I'm so confused which gnome is my gnome now.
I completed
Yellow
this
gnome,
ring
yellow
here. I get 2 pink, a blue, and a red. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles. Do I want a signpost? Maybe. Maybe. Or a flower.
I'm the yellow gnomes wearing a red hat and growing blue flowers. I have no idea
I'll
what's
take a
going on.
flower.
I don't even know what's
Take the
happening.
blue one. And then I can move my gnome here.
Legs are yellow, Rob.
Done.
You are the yellow gnome.
Oh, I got a refill for you. Sorry.
I'll take the pink one in the middle. And we go with, I'll take the top middle yellow one.
Of course. It's not going to complete my thing. I still have to do like
I know,
a
I'm just
whole bunch
kidding.
I know,
more.
but he's just messing with you.
Just kidding. Get out of here.
There's another one exactly the same.
No.
Lay off. All right.
No, that's different because it's not on the 2 ends.
No, it is.
Oh,
It's
it
the
is the
same.
same? Okay.
Okay. Then did I complete one? No, I didn't complete one. So I will
Signpost.
think about a signpost or getting the flowers. I'll go for the signpost. I'll visit that. Take a purple, please. Thank you. Your turn.
See if I can make this one fit.
Oh, my pegs are yellow. I knew that's what you meant, I thought, but then I was like, yellow legs. Is that like some kind of chicken reference? You calling me a chicken? Your legs are yellow. You're a chicken.
Two. All right.
So mushrooms first.
What is that? 2 red, 3.
2 red, 3 yellow, 1 blue. Autocorrect. Yeah. Yeah, you called me a chicken. Don't blame your phone.
And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'll never forget this, Sonia. I'll never forget it.
We'll do the signpost.
Okay, so we'll move another one over. And whoa, that gives you a wildflower. Just grab him one. Give it to him. But here's the problem. You're taking that wildflower. You have to discard it. You can only have one.
You can have 2.
Two of any other normal tile.
Oh, so I should have played
So
it.
you
I
can
mean,
go back and place this one somewhere.
You still can.
I'll give you 1 take back.
No, you still can place that technically. Well,
No,
I guess technically it's past
nope.
the turn, but
Oh.
He could place it in step 1.
but yeah, you could. But because he didn't
Step
know.
2 is not allowed to place.
Oh, okay, fine.
It
So-
says in the rules you must
so-
discard, but
okay,
go ahead.
So I can take that out, return a red back, and return this tile back?
Well, you still have to place 2 tiles from here.
I'm placing
Yes.
2 tiles in. Okay.
Yeah.
Always
then
place-
So you
I'm
could place
keeping
that
the
one,
red,
yeah, somewhere else.
Keeping the red. Put this here, and then I'll just like waste a.
You put it in there and like connect that stuff.
Exam there.
But that does complete this ring as like a little 3 ring, and you get no mushrooms. But it would allow you to move a peg and put it in there if you cared about that. But
Sure.
I don't think it's the
I'll
best.
just put it here.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've collected. I haven't moved yet.
Mm-hmm.
So you got your mushrooms.
I did this.
Yep, you did
You
wildflower.
got your
I
signpost.
need to get the signpost.
Anyone you like, and it makes it available to everyone. This is the one how you could store tiles more, kind of take what you want. That's what Mel should be doing,
Well, I'm
so
putting
she
it
can
in the
take the
middle
one she
of-
really likes.
I needed to
In the middle of
complete
the one
one
that
to be
I
able to.
just completed.
You just put it in the middle of a ring you just completed.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's sort of the
Yep.
middle.
Yeah, whatever.
Which one is it? 2 pink?
2 pink. So get 2 pink right now. And then now you can move one of your gnomes, if you want, optionally, to do something else.
Sure. I guess Like,
Just put it on like one of the like.
yeah,
It's
but
either this one or this one,
oh, I can't.
but eventually it could, because like
Oh yeah, because yeah,
it will complete the ring. But if you made like a separate one that came into it, it doesn't. It just finishes the smaller ring. It doesn't make it
Yeah.
some huge ring. You have to like disconnect from the wild and come back around and keep it as part of the bigger one. Does that make sense? Did Kyle put the red mushroom back? No, he still has to place 2 tiles from the board,
Yeah.
and then you're allowed to place tiles from your reserve also at the same time. So Mel just refilled the board there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, but because he didn't know about only having
Yeah,
one
we let him do a
wildflower, we
take
let
back.
him- yeah.
'Cause I thought it was 2, but I didn't realize it was only.
Yeah, but only one can be a
wild.
wildfire. You're not allowed to store up
Yeah.
2 wilds. That's like too powerful, I guess.
Drop.
Me. Okay. We're going with this, and then we're going with this. Where the heck? Oh, that's connecting there. I'm like, what was I thinking here? Okay. Moving the gnomes. No.
Good?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
She doesn't want to move these gnomes.
No, they're holding my paths.
Are they?
Yep.
Can I see the bottom center one, please?
Yep.
And then I'll just take can I have the red yellow one in the center there. Okay. And then I do it. I'll probably do it. Yeah, I'll just throw this out here now. I know it's not the craziest play ever. I could get some more mushrooms. I just do a regular one. But I don't want to wait a full return, and I don't want to get in the spot Kyle was where I'm getting a wildflower and then I can't do it. So, because I've done that before too. So thank you, Kyle, for getting my mushrooms from my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you.
I forgot one of these.
Oh, conveniently.
See that guy there?
I was about to double check it, but I trusted you. Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, so then I will move this, but before I move it, I'll take a wildflower one if you just want to put 2 up there and then pass me what's left. So now I get a wildflower to reserve. I put this yellow up here, and then I take this, and because it was 7 or larger, I'm going to put this down here, and I'm going to do the copy 3 of the mushrooms I just got. So I will copy the purple, and a pink, please. Thank you. Actually, yeah, sure, that's fine. Whatever. I should be looking more at like trying to be efficient, but it's like I don't know how many turns we'll have, and I'll just get a bunch of stuff. We'll make do with it later. All right. Then I will get a flower from the tall. Take the orange one, please. Thank y'all. And then I will move my gnome. Let's go to the signpost that was newly put up in town here. And I'll take 2 pink, please. Thank you. That's my turn.
Kyle.
Yeah. Nope. No. And I don't.
You got a wild there.
No, but
Yeah, don't get lost. Don't forget about it like I did.
well, yeah. The problem, with the wild is like too crazy.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, but it's hard to reserve it. Okay. Oh,
Minion is asking in the chat, when you go to trade mushrooms, do you need to trade 2 different colors? Yes. I'll try to show that here soon. I just like going and making trips with a giant amount of mushrooms, but you don't have to do that. Obviously, you could just try to speed it, do a whole bunch of separate little sales if you're worried to get more in throughout the game. But you can kind of see where people are at and kind of judge, like, game's not close to kind of done yet, so I'll have lots of chances to visit. But remember, you can only move 1 gnome a turn, and yes, both your gnomes could go to the market, like, back-to-back turns.
Wait, that won't work, eh? I need a straight line.
Yep.
Game's trolling.
The game is trolling.
Mm-hmm.
The game put those tiles all there like that. The game plays tiles every single turn.
Wow. I have so many options.
Or could Rob have used the signpost to turn 2 pinks into 3 purples? Yeah, I could have, and I totally forgot we were playing with that variant. That's my bad. But I'm not going to change it. But yeah, I totally forgot about this because when the only time I played the game, we didn't play with this, so I keep forgetting it's even there. But yes, I could have the 2 pinks, yeah, I could have turned to 3 purples, but I have a plan. You'll see.
All right, Rob. Show
My
us your
turn?
plan.
Well, it's not till the 3rd phase of my
Oh.
turn, so let's do some stuff before that, I guess. Let's go. Okay, I will take... I'll take that yellow and red one in the middle there. And then I'll take one of the 3 blue ones, specifically the one in the bottom right. Has to be that one. And on this side. Perfect. And then... I'm just kidding. Okay. And now I can move my gnome. But the problem is, I need my gnome to go protect what I just put down there. So I can't go to the store yet. So I'm going to go protect my property. And on to Kyle's turn. See how, like, I want to go to the market right now and sell, but slowly you'll run out of chances to do that if you're constantly protecting your rings and going to signposts and collecting flowers from the market. There's like, you can only do so much, and then it's like, yeah, definitely the more you play this, I can see it getting super cutthroat and like efficient.
But we can move these if you need space.
Yes, absolutely. Everything is modular on purpose, so we can move it all
So you
around.
can play the wild. It's like a 3rd tile.
Yeah, and you can do it as the first one you place, the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, whatever. You can do up to, so if you had another regular tile in reserve from gaining one of these benefits, you can place up to 4 tiles on your turn that way. Yeah, it's like, I know it's not the best place of wilds. I did the same thing, but it's like you just want to get stuff going on your turns, right?
All right, so
Collect your mushrooms.
purple,
Yellow.
2 yellow, 1 blue.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice.
So what does this mirror?
So that copies any of the 3 you just took, you can duplicate them, but not the same one twice, if that makes sense.
Okay, so I can take 3 more purple?
Did you have 3 purples in
No,
there?
I had 2 purple.
purple.
So you
So
can
you could
take
take 2
2 more
purple.
purples, and then 1 of another color.
Okay, so sure. Do that, and then I'll just take another blue. Oh. Sure. And then the flower, like the yellow.
Yep.
Yellow.
And then ready to buy some of this stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, you're gonna visit the pinwheel market.
I feel like I need to do that.
Or are you gonna start another ring, or are you gonna
So
visit a signpost?
send that guy to the market.
Okay, what would you like to sell?
Kyle's first one to visit the signpost market. So he has the benefit of could be blocking some player of what they want to sell in a certain spot. So obviously I would sell the highest you can, but I don't think you, I was worried you had 7 pink there. And then I was gonna be like, damn it. I was trying to efficiently get to 7 exact pink.
That's 6. I'll do the 6 pink.
So Kyle's going to the pinwheel market. He if he could sell up to 2 different colors of mushrooms, can't be the same. He makes 2 separate sales, have to be both different colors, what I should have said. And then the color he does, he's going to cover it with those tokens. Once all those tokens are gone for a row, only thing you can do is sell pairs. And no, those tokens don't cover every single column. In a 2-player game, there's even less of those tokens. But once they run out, the rulebook says you can no longer place anything in a row but the pairs.
The 4 purple.
The columns are
For
gone.
9? I'll take that one back.
Or tokens are
I'll give
gone.
you a 10.
All right, just 2, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Melt.
Okay. I want to see if this works with my little. Probably not.
You need a straight?
Yeah, but
Maybe
that had a
it's not
straight, but I didn't
Oh,
know
but then
if-
it bumps into the other one that you put there
Yeah.
so long ago. Yeah.
Yeah. But I was trying to see if I could like maneuver it.
That second turn of the game, when you put that there, you screwed yourself 17 turns later.
I know, I did. I'm like
Dang nabbit.
regretting everything I did. Okay, we can definitely put that in
Yeah,
there
Minion,
now.
I am not min-maxing the game at all. I don't play this game right now. This is only my 2nd time playing, but yes, you could easily sit there and AP it, take your time, math out, like try to perfectly, you know, I need to build this size ring and I'm looking for these color mushrooms to make the most efficient sales for the most points. I'm just having fun teaching Kyle the game, showing you guys the game today. But yes, I will definitely not make the most efficient plays. I should have said that right at the beginning. I'm going to try, but I probably won't, just FYI. But yeah, game is fun though.
Those
I
are
definitely
my-
have fun playing it.
Those are my 2 tiles. I've completed this ring, so I get 2 yellow, a pink, purple, and a blue. Thank you. And then this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will take flower, and I'll take this orange one. And my gnome will move here. I've probably done it again, but that's fine. There's not very many like places you
Can't take it
build
back
off
once you
of.
take your hand off the gnome, it's stuck.
That's fine.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's fine. I don't need.
I'm just kidding. Can you replace the tiles, please,
Yeah,
so I
sorry.
can have more to choose from, Mel?
Sorry,
Stop trying to reduce my choices. Trying to sabotage my turns.
you're right. Sorry.
This is a component question.
Pairs, not pairs. My brain got confused for a minute.
The one above that.
Also, just to check, do the magnetic board / pegs come in the basic version of the game? We are playing with the basic version. We just have the deluxe add-on pack of tokens. So yes, the base game comes with the wooden signposts, comes with the wooden gnomes, and then all the mushrooms, all the victory point treasure tokens are all cardboard. And these flowers are cardboard in the base game, but in the upgrade, that's replaced. The only thing that stays cardboard really is the tiles, which I was surprised. I thought in the deluxe bag, you know, like, what was that? Quaxaquiddling bird?
Oh yeah.
You know, you're pulling out the cardboard out of the bag. Slowly over time, you wear it down. I don't think this will have that same problem really because they're like bigger and everything. But I thought like when that bag was so big, I was like, oh my, did they replace all of the tiles in the game too with all like wooden ones? But they didn't. So yeah, this board is not from that. It literally, what we got added on is just that bag that I showed earlier. It is literally just this bag with a cardboard thing stapled on the top, just full of little bags full of wooden tokens. Like, yeah, there's no player boards in it. It's not big enough for that. It's just like a little add-on. And again, you can see what comes in there, and you can also see, I think, in the game.
And how do they get those tiles to stick? We tried that.
I use glue,
On the left.
or this all digitally
False marketing.
digital image. But yeah, if you go to the link I put in the video description, you can check out those things. You can also check out the pictures and the information on the webpage. But yeah, where's that? I don't know. There was a page that listed, I don't know. There was a page where the rule book is and all that stuff. I think it's here. Oh yeah, down here. Sorry, I didn't scroll far enough. But yeah, all the components in the game are listed on this page, and the rules are right here. So that's the link down below in the video description if you want to look at more stuff. No problemo. Okay, who or where are we
Your
at?
turn.
Oh, my turn already. Wow, that was quick. All right, yellow. Okay. What we got going on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Oh, I think I missed this.
Did you?
The wildflower?
Yeah, because I don't have a wildflower.
Yeah, you probably did then.
Sorry.
I just assumed you knew the rules, so
I
wasn't
do.
watching you as close as watching
Sorry.
Kyle. I'm sorry.
I'm looking at my board like, wait.
You played the exact same amount of times as
did
I
it.
have.
I just
so.
did it last round, so it didn't change anything you've done.
Sure. Peter.
Oh, you could have dropped the wild.
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had it until I collected
Yeah.
the
Oh, shoot.
reward.
Okay. I'll take any of the reds, just the plain old boring little reds.
This one?
Yep. I'll put that there. Then I'll take Can you pass that purple one?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see. Goes like that. What does this become? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
Not what I envisioned. I mean, it's something. Yeah. I'll put that there, and then I'll just place my wildflower to wrap it up. I know these are not the best use of wildflowers, but I'm going to do it. And then I get a blue, 2 red, a purple, and a yellow. Please and thank you. Hoarding. I think I like this game because of the hoarding of loot. And then that was a 6. So let's duplicate purple, please, and a blue. Okay, and then that's that. And then now my gnome, I'll go to the market. And in the market, I will sell 6 purples, I think is the max there.
Yep.
6 purples. Well, if you can throw those in the tray there. That gets me 15 points. Oh boy. 15 treasure, I mean. And then I'll sell 7 pinks is available, right?
Yep. That gives you 12.
Don't put those in your pool. Put them back in the tray, Kyle. I'm watching you. Like, drop one here, put one in there. No, just
hide it in my beard.
Yeah. Pull it out later. I'm going to the market now. I just happen to have extra. And that is my turn, I think.
Alrighty, Kyle.
So again, once if I get these 3 pegs off my board, that would be starting the end of the game. Or if you did
I
it,
know.
or if we filled the flowers,
I've been delaying it.
or if the bag's empty, which I have no idea how empty the bag is
yeah,
right now.
true.
But it feels like it's been a while.
I mean,
Oh,
Oh,
there's still.
I've been delaying.
I know that's
Like,
that's why it's like
Do I just do like little small ones? Just to get the pegs and call
just
it?
screw other
Yeah.
people over. Like and yeah, that's what's fun about some of these like reminds me of, like viticulture and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
like that whole like when do you want to lock the game in when you feel like you're ready, but then still people can kind of like there's still that last round of the game where people can still do stuff that might collect more. And yeah, it's that like push your luck or like timing, trying to time things correctly. Kind of fun. No, it's really fun. Not kind of fun. Really fun.
I don't think. Yeah, that's the way it needs to go. No. Because that doesn't. Nice work.
I know that sucks, isn't it?
Okay, fine. Let's tackle it from the other way. And then I
You're
guess,
satisfied with that?
Oh. Where is
Move
slide?
this.
Oh, I see. You slid it over.
Oh yeah,
do it
'cause
like
I was
this. We
doing
can do it like
some
this.
stuff here. Okay.
You're good?
Yeah.
Finally, my street tile.
What happened to the board over there?
Sorry.
Keep that organized. Come on. It's a
Apologies.
mess.
Apologies. Okay, we finally got the tile.
Whoa, look at this ring.
Finally, since the beginning.
Wow.
Then I just want to see something here.
Epic path in the making.
Yeah, I know, right? Just want to see. Oh yeah, I can do something like that. Okay. Let's go. Actually, yeah, let's go with that. And then this is like a weird thing that we can't fit, but
We can move it
make
if
in a sec.
necessary, obviously.
gonna
We're not
get-
going to correct that every single time. Doesn't really
Yeah.
matter.
No, but I'm gonna put it in now.
Oh,
So,
yeah, then do it.
so
Just slide it over. Yeah. Be perfect.
just because I'm gonna get another wild token, so I think. Okay. So reward. This
Mushrooms.
one, mushrooms. I need 2 yellow,
2 purple,
2 purple, 2 red, and a blue.
and blue.
Okay. Then
What size is it?
I think it's like 8 or 9. 1, 2,
Judge?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.
Okay, so
So let's put this. I want to probably take 2 off. So, and I need a flower. Let's put that there. And then let's take this one. Right now I will get a wildflower. Okay. I'll put that there. Which will also give me a wildflower. I need the purple one. Okay. And then my gnome will go where? Where will my gnome go? Sorry, let me organize my chaos to see if it's even worth going to the market yet. Probably not.
can I offer you a lovely visit to a signpost where you can convert some resources?
Well, make your own signpost.
Or make your own
Yeah.
signpost, yeah. We have somewhere else to go to get more resources off your decisions.
Can also just go get another flower. Yeah. Let's go up here. I think I need the yellow flower.
Whoa.
Okay.
It's a lot of flowers you got there.
Yeah, I'm just building my garden because this is
I'm
also
impressed.
end of game.
I know.
Yep. She gets 2 more flowers. That's it. Oh no. My turn?
Yeah.
Can I have some tiles put on
Oh,
board
I'm
for
so
me,
sorry.
please?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Jeez
I'm
Louise.
so sorry.
Maybe he won't notice this time, she says.
I'm very sorry.
That's all good. Okay. What do we got going on?
You get 2 wilds sticking out there in the ends. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's neat. I will take the blue bottom one, please. No, the middle one, sorry, with the pink. Let's look at that one.
Let's not look.
Oh, let's. Can we do something that doesn't work? Yeah, it's not what I thought it was, but maybe
You'd have to ask me. I'm right on this path.
that's me.
That's him.
You're doing what I
I
did.
grabbed the wrong guy.
Oh no.
Where
We
you?
were both in the market. I just grabbed the wrong guy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We're both in the market. I just took.
Oh, so I don't even have a guy out there. Okay.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was like, where am I? What am I
That,
working
yeah, that
on?
would make sense.
I
Like,
just
why
forgot.
would Rob be waiting?
Yeah, I built this and then put you on.
I had no idea you built that. I don't remember what I built.
Yeah.
That was so long ago.
Yeah. You're nowhere right now.
Oh yeah. I'll show you where. Okay. Hmm. Huh. Sorry. You can take
You're
that
fine.
back. I'll take the top right one. Let's just do this. Nope, that will give some people some mushrooms they can grab. That doesn't really work. Oh, but then I can move there right now and grab it. Oh, I see. But then I can't reserve what else I start. Oh, tricky. The way I want to do
Trying to
it.
get rid of pegs.
Do it like this
Plan.
instead. Let's get crazy. And let's go. Let's go. I'll take that blue and pink one that I returned. I would like it back, please. Thank you. I'd like my refund back. Nope, that doesn't work. That does not work. Oh, yeah, it does. That's legit. It's not touching anything. Oh, wow. Okay, let's do it this way. I just broke the game.
Oh, those pink ones, eh?
Do I, though? Should I care about pink? Am I going to get enough pink to go back to the store? I know, but then I'll never sell it. And if they're sitting over here, they're useless.
Yep.
So, yeah, let's work on what I have and try to make bigger numbers of what I have.
You're locking that in?
Yes. Final answer. No more bets. No more bets. Then I'll move yellow gnome from somewhere.
Call out the colors so you remember.
Yellow. Yellow
I gotta
gnome.
do the same, yeah.
Protecting my path with my own yellow gnome. Yellow. Okay. And then that is it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna take these two.
Need a straight one.
What do I need?
Need straight.
Yeah. Say it again. Maybe I get it.
It's all good.
Straight.
I was in the same dilemma. Like, why are these not working?
Could I do something like funny, like?
Yeah. Oh, make an inner?
Oh,
It might be
I
hard.
can't. No. Whatever. I'll do that anyway. All right. I'm
That's your
done.
two?
That's two. Oh wait, that was a bad idea. Makes it way more difficult for me to complete that.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't move anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your turn now to move it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Tile placement.
Oh, did you complete a ring? Or no? Oh, no.
No.
I see.
I forgot to just like.
So you have a blue gnome here. You have a blue gnome there. You don't need to move. It's optional.
No, I was thinking look
He's
at the
protect-
signposts. Let's just look at the signposts.
Yeah. So remember, you can like do some trades, right?
So if I move this guy to this signpost,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
we get one purple.
You get one purple, and then you could turn that purple to 4 reds or to 4
Yeah,
yellows.
I'll do
4 yellows.
Nice.
Yeah, you got more.
No, I don't.
You got the. Oh, yeah, you have 6.
So you're good. You're gonna do up to 8 in a sale.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Mel.
For not a lot.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's something. Because you always want to make 2 sails, right? So
Yeah.
you gotta have something as your second sail. It has to be a different color. And yellow is Rob's favorite color. How does one forget that? Yeah. See, the problem is not every game comes with yellow pieces for me to play with. So sometimes I have to play with blue, and then I'm just confused. Yeah, that's what I'll go with. That's my excuse.
Does that fit? Oh no, it doesn't fit in like that. We need.
You need like one that goes out and then one that goes there.
Like that? No? Oh my, oh yeah. No.
Nope. It needs to be 2 of the like wider ones.
Oh,
Not a little one and a wide one, like 2 wide, which exists.
I see.
I don't know if there's any left. You can check the board, count how many, look on the back of the rule book, see if there's any left of that kind. I think.
Count the board.
Let's see. I need one of these. Are there any left? But I'm sure in competitive like scenarios, people will really know that stuff.
Sorry.
So I'm saying this game could be played in tournaments. Yeah, so
Like
if you
that?
find that, then that would complete it.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Drop her wild.
That's-
She's good.
But the thing
Oh
is,
yeah, I can't. But I have to
oh
claim
yeah.
it first. But okay, so let's do this one.
But now one of us can block this,
No,
and
I'm
then
gonna move.
she can go there.
She's
And
gonna
then
do it.
yeah, but you can only reserve one side of it.
Oh, but I thought she was gonna drop her wild.
Not yet. Can't do it till next turn.
No, I can do it.
Yeah, she's had it.
And then I
Oh,
can
you
go
have one
for-
right now?
Yeah, I have
She
it.
has-
Oh, then just throw it in there if you want to protect it. Because if you
Fine.
put your
Okay,
gnome
so
there,
1, 2,
someone else can put their gnome there and just stop you from
1, 2,
completing it.
3, 4, 5. 5 is
Yeah,
fine.
That's true.
But I don't
5
think
is
anyone
fine.
would do that.
5 is fine. It doesn't really give me much, but it'll get things off the board.
Yeah, at least.
Okay. So let's do this one first. I get a pink, a purple, and a yellow. Okay, for that one. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go for a signpost. Let's take. We'll take 3 yellows. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then over here, I think it is only 1 red, right? And
Yep.
so that's fine.
And you just put it in this dot. No, it goes
Or it goes-
actually in here.
Okay.
Because what you've done is create 2 separate rings that are 3s. So you only get to move 1 peg
That's fine.
because you can't do it for 2 different 3s.
That's fine. Put that there. That gives me a wild,
Yep.
which I need to get rid of.
Oh man, she is 1 away. She could literally just move her.
That goes there. That goes there. No, I need somebody else to get a flower.
Oh, you have all those colors?
Yep.
Perfect.
I just need the pink. Okay, now here.
Oh yeah, because the pink's.
The dilemma is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I go to the market and not worry about that red, which is worth like nothing. So let's take this guy here.
We both held out
2,
too long.
4, 6.
But you did get one last
8,
trip to the market on the very last turn,
Oh.
beyond your other turn.
5.
So you can take 2 trips to the market on the last round,
8.
basically.
These are all gone. And then I think maybe do I sell these? Oh, I can't sell the 4, unfortunately.
Whoopsie.
I
You can sell 3 of them.
I could sell 3 of them, but I don't know.
wow.
You have
3 for
oh you have
6.
4 as well. Who's gonna race for 5?
No, your 4 for 5 is better.
My
Your
4
pink.
for my 4 pink for 5 is better for now, and then we'll see if I only end up getting 6. That's fine later. But
Oh wait, no, 3 for 6.
oh, I didn't put my yellow. Sorry.
3 purple for 6. You're cool.
Yeah, but I race him. Worst case, I think this is still probably better.
Just do it.
1, 2,
Let's
3,
go.
4. So we're gonna sell 4 pink, which gives me 5,
Don't take it too serious, or you'll be the one on the couch today. Tonight.
and then I'll just make
I'm
these
just kidding.
into a 10. 2 5s for a 10.
Careful what you block on that board there,
Okay.
or we might be having words after stream.
No, I don't think I'm definitely not winning, I don't think. But you guys are gonna probably get more points like this way than me, so I have to try to race other ways.
Oh, no.
Okay, done.
Okay. And the end just sneaks up on you there.
Yeah.
In that case,
Yeah, so get another flower going, boys.
Well, it won't matter. It won't make it to that turn, right?
maybe.
Well, I can't get another flower until you guys make a ring.
Yeah. Or, oh yeah, because you ran. Oh, that's clever. Oh,
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
you can
we're
delay
both
it.
so we
in
can hold it a gentleman's agreement, not to like till we're both ready, then we do it.
Then I'll just work on these tiny
Yeah, I'm just
ones
kidding.
here.
Like, need to do. Both of us need to do that to get the flowers.
All right, I'll take the red in the bottom or center right. Center right. Just do this. Nope, that doesn't work. Just like this. And then let's just go for the red in the top left. This would be 1, 2, 7 if I do it right. That's a straight though. That's the problem. I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, I'd probably lock myself into trouble, but okay.
Yeah.
And then
There's one there. This
Oh,
no, that's
not
not
a straight
straight.
one.
That's not.
No.
The purple would only be.
Yeah.
And then
Is
they.
there, is there straights in any other color?
So
No.
let me not do that. I would need to.
No, sorry, I pulled.
I know, but
Sorry.
yeah, you actually put them out fast this time. I need to.
Well, I can do like that. Sorry.
I did like this. Does that. Then I need like one here and then one. Yeah, I'll do like that to like not lock myself in too much, even though it makes more tiles, but I still get 2 a turn anyway. So, all right. Then moving a gnome. Let's go to the flower market if you can, please.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had no gnome there.
I'll
What
take
color?
a green, I guess. It'll look pretty against beside my orange.
Oh shoot, sorry.
Actually, hold on. No, I'll take the white. Actually, would look better beside my orange, if you don't mind. Thank you.
Never mind.
That looks better on my little window ledge here. Okay, perfect. Kyle, your turn. Are the boards different in a 2-player game? No. In a 2-player game, the difference is you have only 2 wildflowers each on those wildflower tiles. 2 of the wildflower tiles are actually put in the box, and you populate the flower market right from the beginning of the game. And also you take 1 less of the market tokens that are like blocking the market there. You have 1 less of each on top of everyone except for purple. So it kind of shortens the game there a bit. And I think that's it for 2-player rules. But again, the rule book, link down below in the video description. Go to that page, scroll down, open the rule book. Any other questions you have that I might not know the answer to or after the stream's done, it's all in there. Rule book's not that big. But yeah, it's pretty clear. Lots of examples and stuff.
That's legit, right? Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did that. 2 tiles placed. So I get 2
Mushrooms.
2 pink, 2 blue.
You only get 1 pink. This pink is not attached.
Oh.
Sorry.
Cheater. Cheater. Cheater.
All right. 1 pink, 2 blue, 1 red, and then blue.
And a purple.
Oh, another blue up there. Purple, 1 red.
Mhm.
This one, even though it's on the
I know,
red.
look.
I know.
Come on.
Gotta see where it's growing from, which path it's on. All right. And then count the tiles and then look at your little thing here.
Oh yeah, it was 8. So this is gonna
So
suck.
you put it there. It's the only choice.
Oh,
And then get a wildflower. Oh no.
wildflower. Yeah.
So put that in here.
But then I get 2 flowers, right?
Yes. So 2 you're missing over there. That's
you
amazing.
Red
need
and
a
green?
red and green.
Oh, yeah, I'm falling way behind.
All right.
Hmm.
Okay.
Do I do it or is he gonna do it?
So done. And then, well, I think I need.
Move in your gnome.
Yeah, I need to go.
Obviously, move them off this path you just finished.
Yeah,
So you can go make a sale.
Sure.
Probably good.
Oh well, actually, you said you get to do it at the end, but I'll just do it now.
Yeah, you should on your last no movement. You'll get to do a sale, and then there's one final no movement, right?
Yeah.
And it can be anything, but obviously, like going and collecting more mushrooms, unless you're trying to break a tie, doesn't make sense.
7.
But it could go collect a
7.
flower you're missing or whatever.
So you're gonna get 12.
Right.
Okay. What's
You
the
want it
max?
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
5, 6, 7. And then you get 7 for that.
Okay. That's it for me.
Okay. Oh, Mel, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, it's me. Shoot, sorry. Sleeping at the wheel here. Do I even have anything going on? I don't. I have nothing.
Not usually.
Nothing going on. So,
What do you need? Do you need a 5? No, you need a.
I didn't have anything. I'm not anywhere.
Oh, you need it. Oh, yeah, because you're just going
Fine.
to collect the flower and then it's going to be
Oh,
done, right? Is your action?
Okay,
I
sorry.
could.
I don't think. Yeah, I think the other rule book I was reading yesterday is a little different than this rule book for a different game, but close. So just to be clear, if any of the above conditions occur, so a player gathers their 8th flower token, moves their 8th ring marker, or the bag runs out of tiles, you finish the current round so that each player has had an equal number of turns. Once each player has completed their final turn, tile placement ends. Then each player gets 1 additional final gnome action. That's what it is. So if Mel ends it now, then that's it. Then we each just get 1 final gnome action because I'm first player.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
There's another game that hopefully we'll play next week or the week after that I was reading the rules, and the way that ends was you finish that current round, then you get 1 full other round of the game. But I'm confused. Yeah. Nope. I should not read 2 different rule books at the same time. It happens. It happens.
No. Go back to what I was doing.
Well, your gnome action could be sell at the market.
Yeah, that 100% is usually what you're going to do. Or go gather the flower you're missing, you
Yeah.
know, if that kit doesn't make sense to sell, like whoever gets you the most points. Because like that's the difference of 5 points, and if you can't go to the market and sell enough, like if you only had a couple pairs left or all the rows are blocked or something as you're playing, like people are aggressively selling the whole time. But
I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to do this.
whoa, she left it going. She's going big.
Yeah.
Sweet. My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Need it to go.
You can do it.
I only like a blue and a red, right, or something.
No, pink and red. Or
Sure. No, I want blue if possible. Nice try.
You want?
Yeah, sure. Give me one of those
This one?
blues. I don't know which one will let me do it. I think
I'll give you both,
either,
and you give me
either
one back
or.
that you don't need.
I think if I did this, nope, that doesn't do it. No, because I can't put those inside. So, yeah, even this one, it's like I can't. So
I said the pink.
no, yeah, that has to be the pink.
You want? These are the 2 options.
Well, it can't be one that has.
Yeah, it's the one that.
Yeah, so
There you
it's got to be like go in here, and then just a.
Yellow or red?
Let's go with red. Boom. Okay, so I need 4 reds, 3 blues, and a pink. Okay. And then that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I will go. Do I do both and take 1 flower? That would be a difference of only 2 points there, so that probably doesn't make sense. Or do I just go 1 and get 2 flowers, which would be a difference of getting like 10 or 18. Yeah, that's better probably. So I'll go there. And then a wildflower, but there is none.
Oh, there is none.
Yeah. See, that's why I slept on that. But anyways, I'll just take 2 flowers, so green and red if it's there.
Yep.
Feeling a little holiday spirit coming on. So actually, I think the red looks better beside my white than the green. Okay. And then gnome time. probably go make a sale, or I get greedy. I go to the signpost first, do some conversion, would probably be smarter. But then I could lose out on the store with what I got. So let's just
Go on the market.
yeah, let's go to the market.
What information would you like to know?
I'll go
here?
signpost. I'll sell the most blues that are available.
6 blues.
So here is 6 blues. Thank you.
Do you have a 1? No, you don't.
Nope.
That should be
Just give me a
9.
bigger pile of treasure. I want it to look like I have so much from all having different colors all in my beautiful pile of treasure. And then yellow.
6 yellow.
Oh, hold on. Purple is how much is 3 purples?
6.
And how much is 6 yellows?
6.
Damn it. All right, let's just go with 3 purples.
3 purples.
Oh, that's not. It goes over here. Sorry, I don't know why I ended.
That's okay. Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh my God.
This is the part you can block people there too.
No, I didn't realize that. I thought there
Okay.
was 2 up. Oh my God. That's fine. I don't think I'm winning
You can
anymore.
always trade 2 for 3.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all good.
If you're a loser, I'm
It's
just
all
joking.
good.
Okay, Kyle, your turn.
Oh, I gotta refill this. Sorry.
All right.
Can't believe how big this board has gotten. This is so cool. Such a cool table presence on this game, man.
This would be a 3, right? 1, 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could still let you move a peg still. You're just trying to get pegs off your board. Okay.
But wait, no, nothing.
There's a science to this. Again, it's normally a 45 to 60 minute game. I'm sure that the 2 players like really know what they're doing, but 3 noobs like us are having a good time. It's a lot on the line here.
There is.
It's the red cap of awesomeness. You're gonna try to dethrone me? Take my trophy? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, Mitch, like I go by a convention, they have like the nice wooden tables, and this tons of people playing this on boards looks so good at the convention.
I don't need that. I'm just trying to figure out how I could use my wild with one of these wilds.
To make a full?
To make like a 4.
Oh,
something,
I
or
see.
5.
Well, if you think it's going to come back around to you, you
No,
could.
I don't think it will.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll do that.
So put 3 yellow mushrooms in that
Yeah, you
circle,
don't actually get them yet. You have to go get them if you want them.
and then you get to move a peg for creating a 3.
Ooh,
Go in there.
good stack.
And then you could move your gnome to go take those if you want to collect them, or put your gnome somewhere else, or not move a gnome at all.
You could go get your lost flower too. You can end it, you know.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go visit the
So I was
market.
deciding. Or because, like, Mel does it.
Don't start adding up everyone's points. And
If I do it, you don't have another turn. You just have a gnome turn.
Yeah, I'll have a gnome turn.
I won't get another turn because I started the round, right?
So he'll just get a, and
I
it'll
just
go
get
in
a
round
final
order for
sale
Mel's turn.
probably, or like maybe go grab a flower or something. So, but if Mel ends it, you don't get another turn. I don't get another turn. This will be your final turn. So make it.
So you won't be able to.
But I won't get it.
You'll get one gnome action after that. So this is your second to last gnome action possibly. Go. So move one of your blue gnomes
4
to somewhere.
4. Okay, I'll just go here.
Like the yellows. Okay. Mel, your turn. Oh, refill the.
Refill them.
Why are there 3 miss? Oh, it's just
No, they're
misplaced.
just, yeah, because he was
Oh, I see.
picking them up, putting them down. There is also probably like 7.
Okay. Oh, there's a nice, clean, straight tile. Finally came out.
Actually, I don't really care about the purples, but can I 1, 2, 3 make it 6 maybe?
Oh, no.
Just
Nope. What?
your turn's done.
Think of like,
I know
there's
that.
gotta be a way
I know
to
that
join
feeling.
join these.
I was
two.
already looking at that
Yeah,
too.
but you can't. You need 4.
It would take like multiple turns, which it could if nobody
Good, I guess.
ends the game.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking of just doing it because I got nothing better going on, right? I don't have any ring in progress.
Okay.
Unless someone leaves something by moving a gnome off of it.
1, 2, 2 red, and a blue. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I see.
I think I take a sign. Maybe pink. And I'll take 2 blue from the sign. Okay.
And that's your turn? Refill the
And
board?
sorry. Oh yeah, and I just need to move my gnome.
Oh, you're placing a sign. I see. I see.
Yeah, that was for my
Gotcha.
reward on.
I thought you were moving. to
No,
a
no,
sign.
sorry.
Oh, it's important.
These are all useless now. Think I go. Oh, I got a guy here. Just chilling over there. I guess I do it. Let's take the last flower.
Boom. So this now is the end of the final round. Because I was first, I've taken a turn. So to make sure everyone has the same amount of turns in the game, you would finish the current round so that everyone has a final turn. And then now it'll come back to me to do one final gnome action. I guess probably making a sale is the play. So
That's Kyle.
oh, I will go here to the signpost and
What would you like to
I will
sell?
sell 6 yellows.
Okay, that gives you
please.
6.
You put those back in the pool. Oh, that's Mel has the yellows.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And then I'll sell. What do we got here? 8 reds.
8 reds.
8
that
reds.
gives you 8.
Perfect.
Okay, so you sold 6 yellow and 8 reds. Alrighty. Kyle, what are you doing on your market turn?
Okay,
do you wanna
I'll do
sell?
1, 2, 3,
5?
5.
Okay, you get 4.
5 yellow. Oops, sorry. And then I have 5 red.
5 red. That will give you 4.
Oops.
Sorry. I will also go to the market. I will sell 5 blue. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blue will give me 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You already sold 5 of those, I guess. I could sell 4 for 3. I might as well just sell 3 or 2 purple for 3. And that's that.
Okay. First play, I'll just start adding up my score. So again, how scoring works is first we go across our pegs. Where's my last one missing? At the 18. So of my 3 numbers I'll be adding together, I have 18. Feel free to help along in the chat. Make sure we're doing this correctly. So hold on. Let's just add up one at a time. Let's be dramatic with it. It's huge. 18 plus, where's my last flower from left to right, is also on 18. So that's what, 36? And then I have 20 more. That's 56. 66. 76. Plus 5 more is 81. Plus 6 more is 87. 89, 90, 91, 92.
Yep.
Okay, remember I got 92.
Whoa,
So
not even close.
Sonia has a good question. Obviously was not paying attention at the beginning when I was explaining it. It is very weird though, and I know why you're thinking this. I did the same thing. I went and checked the rules, double, triple checked the rules, and they clearly state, the rules clearly state, and I did say this at the beginning, those, what are they called again? Pinwheel market tokens that cover the spaces that get used. Once there are no more tokens for a row, for a single color of mushrooms, you cannot take any space and sell mushrooms except for the very first column of pairs. So in a 2-player game, you have less of those tokens, so even more is showing. And yes, it's super confusing when you look at it that there are still spaces available. You think you can go there, but the rule book clearly says that you cannot. So once all those tokens are used for a row, so every other row is totally fine, but the purple, there's purposely less of the purple tokens than all other tokens because you want to be there first. It gives the pressure to the game to make sales of certain things or maybe collect certain mushrooms that no one else is collecting so you don't have to have the conflict. Because it's like push your luck kind of thing. But I'll show you just to make sure I'm not crazy. I like even read this with Mel today. I read it with Mel the other day. We had to like fully make sure we're like understanding it correctly because visually it's very hard to comprehend. It doesn't feel right to me for some reason. It's just the way it is, I guess. But it does say right here. Oh, I can't highlight this. It's just pictures. After any other, so the second paragraph there, after any other sale, place a pinwheel market token matching the color of the mushroom on the space to cover the sale you just completed. This sale space is no longer available to players. Once all the pinwheel market tokens for a color are used, players may only sell pairs of that mushroom type using the first column. Easy. But it doesn't feel right. Like I'm looking at it, I see the 12 exposed in our example. And like, let's say the last pink was sold. Let's cover the second column. Let's say we cover the pink. You think you could go sell 5 pink, but you're not allowed once those tokens are gone. And the weird part is the spot where those tokens go, it even is a picture of a token. So visually trying to see that the pile's empty, yes, we can see it because there's shadows and we can see 3D. But like if you don't have the best eyesight or you're looking at a glance, like you might not realize the tokens are empty.
I didn't even realize there's only one left.
So,
when you and I were talking.
So if that's the way it's supposed to work, what Mel and I said, there should have been other tokens printed that maybe are just blank green tokens that go in that pile. And you just, once that's empty, you then put those out to fill the rest of the rows. Because it would just be cleaner visually. It just doesn't feel clean. But it's not the end of the world. It's a very minor thing. But yeah, that bothered me a lot. And then I looked it up on BGG and there was a rules question. I had a different rules question. Sure enough, there was a thread where people were also questioning this, saying the company went cheap, didn't want to put one more token punch board in to give you more tokens. But it's on purpose to try to like, the amount that are there are for a reason to kind of make the game go so long and to only make so many sales possible. And then in a 2-player game, you remove some of those tokens to make even less purchases possible. But obviously they're not going to make the board shrink, but they should have gave you some extra tokens to maybe cover some stuff or shrink that board a bit, like just cover the last few columns or something in a less player game, and then in a full game, leave them all available. Yeah, it's very weird, but it's just how it works and it's clear in the rules. I don't know. So sorry, I don't even remember what my score was. 92. Kyle.
20 plus 20, 40.
Easy.
40.
Your treasure tokens.
Yeah,
So
so I got
there. Just put them
50, 60, 70, 82.
82.
Oh, that's okay.
Mel?
I have 25 and 20, so 45, 55, 65, 68.
Really?
Yeah. But I knew I wasn't selling as much because at the beginning I wasn't getting many. Like it took so long.
I thought for sure I was in trouble when like I had only like 3 flowers and you guys are like talking about finishing the game.
No, because you had stuff built up.
Yeah.
I thought about going one more round here when I ended it, but I didn't have anything going on.
Same,
so it was
yeah,
like, why do I
same.
let you guys get even more?
I would need like 2 or 3 more turns, but
Yeah.
if you could lock something in one more turn,
Yeah, then I
and you
would've.
notice we would take longer,
Yeah.
then you go for it,
Yeah.
right?
But I was like, no, I thought you were going to end it. And I'm like, okay, well, then I'll end this one. And
So just
Yeah.
to be clear, I retain the amazing gnome hat and get off my lawn. Get out of my gnome village. This is my village. Get out.
You own all the paths?
Yep. This belongs to Betty and Beatrice, and not you. Get out. I now own all the paths. I'm the gnome mob boss. I'm in charge here.
Oh, man.
But anyways, yeah, that's Gnome Hollow. Kyle, what are your thoughts?
oh, look at
Components, looks, length, strategy, fun factor, anything you
interesting.
want to talk about. I'm curious what you think of this game.
I like the components.
Did you almost not come over when you saw what the game looked like?
No, I
That
wanted
it's not
no,
manly
no.
beard sword dwarfs like
dungeons,
dungeons,
no.
dragons, cutting
Why-
things up with swords and shields.
dice, cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I thought we were gonna play, I was like, "Oh, this looks cool." So, and it is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, little men with beards.
It is. Yeah, you like anything with the beards, yeah.
Whatever. Yeah,
Repping
no,
the beard squad.
It's good. Yeah, it's fun. It was a good game for today. Not too complex.
Yeah,
Mhm,
yeah.
mhm.
What I needed.
But the strategy's deep though, right? Like the
Yeah,
rules, like
no,
it's literally.
yeah, I
I kept
agree.
laughing when you kept asking, like, okay, what do I do now? I'm like, literally, there's 3 things, and like you don't even do all 3 things sometimes. Like your turn's so simple. And I did the
Yeah.
same thing to Mel. I was like, okay, I showed Mel how to play this official video, and I'm like, okay, let's go play it to practice. Like she's like, no, I need to read the rules first. I'm like, get the hell out of here, get over here. We're playing. I don't care. I'm like, here's your rules. Take this reference. We're
Yeah.
playing. I'm like, I already read the rules. I looked up rules. I memorized everything. I'll teach you. Just get to the table. Let's play it. Like I wanted to play. I was itching to play. And then,
So then, Kyle, though, would you find this side to be more interesting?
Oh yeah.
like, how many games do you think you'd want to play before you can start building patterns? Like, and really, like, this could get super cutthroat, I think, like, and be really neat. And also, what you could do, I just thought of, is if you're playing with kids, like more or newer gamers, or like grandma came over to play at a family
Oh.
function, you let grandma play with this side,
And you play with.
and then unless grandma's a hardcore gamer, which I do know grandmas who are hardcore gamers, and some might be even watching right now, but it's not a bad thing, I'm trying to say. But like anyone who's not experienced with the game or not experienced with gaming in general, you play this side. If you're the one like teaching and you've played a handful of times, you challenge yourself this to kind of balance the game,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Because that's what they do sometimes in games like this, where that has the advanced boards, make the player knows what they're doing, have to work harder.
Yeah, it also shows everyone else what you might be trying to do, which is
Yeah, like if you've done one already, then it's like you put a couple pegs out, then they know you're like not trying to do this.
no. Even if you start doing this shape, it's like, oh, they're trying to go for the mushroom shape, or you know.
Well, I guess you could be. No, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Really cool though. I don't know. I can see why people are excited about this game at Gen Con and like why it attracted people. It's got the table presence. The components look cool. Table presence looks great. Colorful. Nice art. Like the presentation, it fits that whole. Again, I keep saying it's like kind of a fad or the current trend. I've been saying it for like ever since Wingspan came out. And there's all these like garden and life and plants and parks and animals and
Yeah.
the nature thing. That serenity theme in gaming, it's like kind of here to stay, unfortunately. So yeah, it's nice every now and then to have something else to play that's not like a giant epic 65-page rule book campaign game or a highly competitive like 80-page Euro game that takes like 7 hours, whatever. It's nice to just have a chill game you can play with, like, you know, at a family function or like up to 4 players. It's a little more cutthroat than it looks like at the beginning, like the when to end the game or stealing spots in the market or not putting out a sign that maybe someone else might want. You put out your own sign and then like maybe they take advantage of it and then they beat you to the market or they block you by not giving you permission where to build. You can be a little bit take that in this game, which I like, because I think you need that in a competitive game. It's definitely not multiplayer solitaire. We built in our own areas, but I mean, we kind of jumped sides of the board too. But like, yeah, when I first played with Mel, I right away was like, I'm gonna go here and start building a path right in your neighborhood to screw you over from what big path ring you're trying to build. I'm gonna just start building around it to mess with you, just to see what was possible. And yes, I swear I can see this. Maybe it's not fully balanced. I don't know, but I could see this being one of those games. If it gets popular enough, that is one that they play competitively at that World Series of Board Gaming or something, because it's very accessible. Everyone can learn it, but the like so many tiles and like the whole like when's the turn gonna end and like them playing with like this side of the board and blocking each other, but like the tiles in the bag creates a limit to the game. So like you have to be smart with what you're trying to build. You can't do everything because you'll run out of tiles and turns. But yeah, I'd be so fascinated to watch people play this like highly competitive and make us look so bad. But like, I think it's really cool that it's like could potentially be that. I don't know if it will. I don't know how well it's done or anything. I know it was really hot at Gen Con in the summer.
Yeah.
I don't know if it stayed hot or not. Again, it's a very crowded market of these kind of medium-ish, lighter, medium to lightweight, like nature, green, like, you know, kind of earth kind of idea games like that, just chill and they look like nice with flowers and plants on the table and stuff. It's definitely one of those games, but definitely cool. Like I like the way it starts with just the stump, and by the end you're looking at this cool, crazy like piece of art you made basically. And I love these upgraded tokens, like fondling the treasure. Like yeah, I love loot and gathering it, and just like this pile of loot I've been gathering, turning the mushrooms into that. But yeah, it just looks cool and clever, and I love the magnetic boards, and it's just clean and simple, and like, yeah, I don't know.
It's a lot easier to see the rings on when you look up at that screen.
I know.
When we're trying to look at the board.
That's why Minion's like, oh, Rob should have done this to get this many points in this. It's like, yeah, when you have the bird's eye view,
yeah,
definitely.
it's so much easier. Now that I look up, I'm
that's
like,
in all the games we play. It's like that. And I'm like, no wonder you guys are seeing this. If I was laid back and had the whole picture, but when you're like sitting right up in front, you're trying to like really like focus. Sometimes you miss, you know, what's that saying? Like you miss the something through the trees. You miss the forest through the trees. I don't know what the thing is, but something like that. Yeah, Minion, it says it's nice to have a game where the rules are simple but the strategy is deep. Exactly. And that's what I love. I love that. I don't burn my brain like reading the rule book. I could like just get a little refresher off the reference sheet, and then we're in it. We're like in it for an hour or two, and we're just going cutthroat, and like feels very meaningful every decision, and you're not sure how many turns you have left and like what you need to do. Yeah, I like that. I like it. It's fun. Definitely fun. Thanks to the folks at Op Games for sending it over. But again, we were gonna buy this at Gen Con. It was just like one of the games we like forgot, didn't make it back to the booth. Again, probably related to that, trying to do that walk through the last day.
Yeah,
I just
we
like
ended on the complete opposite side.
Yeah. And I remember even like while we were walking, I was like, oh, that pagan mat, let's get that. And then like Mel broke off for me to buy it while I was still filming. If she didn't, I would have forgot about that too. There's so many things I was like, oh, maybe we should go look at that and go get that. And like Gen Con, there's never enough time. You run out and you don't get it. So it's kind of cool, the Op Games, when I mentioned like, oh, they were like, any other games you like? I'm like, well, Mel and I were looking at this game, and you know, like, say no more. And yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for doing that. But yeah, if the game sucked, I would still tell you guys. But no, it's fun, and I see why people are excited and why the buzz at the con, people are playing it, we're like buying it and then playing it with other people there, and it was like, yeah, I don't know if it was the game of the con, but it was definitely one of the hotter games for sure there.
Yeah.
But doesn't always mean they have staying power, because we see that some games are like the game of the con before we go there, the talk of the con, and then like even that holiday season, people are dropping their top 10, top 20s, top 1. None of them, no one ever talks about some of those games. It just happens that way.
Yeah.
Even though the game could be great, it's just like the market is really crowded, and then like that's not the only convention all year, right? Essen comes later in the fall. They have other games that get talked about, and sometimes they could just overshadow. But yeah, it's very neat. I like it. I like it.
I think if I remember, were they not giving away a plushie as well, like a gnome plushie?
Don't tell me about the gnome. Yeah, I think so.
I think they were.
Probably.
Yeah,
I don't know if
you got at Gen Con.
Let's go analyze the walkthrough footage and see if we can see a gnome plushie. No, I'm just. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Thanks, Kyle, for joining us and playing along. And yeah, thanks to myself for being the awesomest gnome ever and continuing to retain the hat.
He's really proud of that win.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be walking
Nice
tall.
little hat.
I'll be walking tall for like a week for sure. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, don't ask me because I'm not gonna answer them. No, I'm just joking. If you notice any goof ups or anything and you know this game well and you're watching, I should have said this at the beginning. Leave some comments down below. Let other people learn from our mistakes. I know we're not the best strategical players at this game. Again, it was only our second playthrough, Kyle's first. But hopefully we showed the game. You got a good idea what it's about, whether it's for you or not. It's up to you to decide. But yeah, definitely a quality game. And yeah, thanks for watching. And we'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.
Bye.